screen look crazy, but they say you gotta say something within the first 3 seconds. So guess what? I'm saying something within the first 3 seconds. How you guys doing out there? It's your boy Boogotti NYC. Give me a second to get this camera straight because I know we looking crazy. How everybody doing out there? It's time for our bottom line. Let's go, let's go, let's get it. Let's get it, y'all. Hope everybody had a good evening. Hope everybody slept well. I know I did. Hope everybody's good. Yeah, we actually landed pretty good when we did that little quick opening right there. I just want to see how we looking when it comes down to this part over here. Okay, cool. How everybody doing this morning? It's your boy Boogotti NYC, and y'all could have went anywhere but the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me on our bottom line. I appreciate you. Hope everybody's good. Let's go, you guys. Thank you for letting me know that the audio is good. Woo, Batty is back, and I appreciate you, boy. Sometimes it's like, when are they going to tell me? Is anybody going to answer? Let me know. I'm so glad you're back. I don't know what to do. How you guys doing, Audrey? What's going on out there, VG, Liberty? How you doing, Liberty? What's going on, Yvonne? Hey, what's up, Audrey? How you guys doing? Are y'all ready to go? Because I'm ready to go. You know what I'm talking about, right? Got a situation here. Will Trump's latest move become Iran's worst nightmare? Will Trump's latest move become Iran's worst nightmare? That's the question, you guys, and let's see what time we got here. Guess what that means? It's time to get those prayers in the air. So everybody come on in, come on in, come on in early. Let's try to get those likes in the air because, yes, we're going to be giving away 6 of those keychains as well as 6 of these decals right here. You know how we do it every day. We got to get those numbers up, and until we do, we getting that merch out there. So we got 6 keychains coming out, and we got 6 decals coming out. But boom, boom, we got to get up to 300 likes in order to make that happen. Let's go ahead and get those prayers in the air, you guys. Who we praying for this morning? For happiness. Want to pray for good health. Want to pray for family. Let's pray for respect. Let's pray for honor. Let's pray for understanding. And number 1, let's pray for love. Who we praying for this morning? Miss Swanza, we got you in mind when we thinking about our prayers. Liberty and justice as well as Tony Wright. Can't forget about Yvonne. Can't forget about VG5P. Liberty and justice is in the building, and Batty Lynn. Small crowd in the building this morning, but it's all good. They'll start coming in. If they don't, we still got a whole good show to get into. Can't forget about Luigi, Winter Rising, Angels Among Us, Teddy. Can't forget about, who else? VR. Can't forget about, 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy. Also, can't forget about all of our other friends like Angels Among Us. Can't forget about Justin, Jordan, Jeffrey. Can't forget about Miss Juicy as well, and Miss Jackson and Miss Johnson too. Got a couple of misses in here now. We can't forget about who else? We got Stacy Curious in the building, and my brother like no other, Sam Champion. Casey Ramos as well. Okay, definitely got to shout you out as well, my brother. Irma Harris, we got to make sure that you in there as well. Who else we got in the building coming in? D-Real1, I see you in the morning. That's right, you in there this morning. Good morning as well. God bless you. Are you guys ready to go? Okay, that's going to be it for this morning. And amen. Hope you guys are having a fantastic morning. Keep on coming in, you guys. It's early this morning. I know we're going to have a lot of people coming in kind of late, but it's all good. As long as you get here, we're all good. Let me make sure we got everything straight with this audio back here. Shut that down and shut that back on. Okay, we got a good show lined up for you guys today. Trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. You guys ready? Because I am. Let's see what time we're working in right now. It's almost time. It's almost time to start the show. Okay, you guys, without any further ado, let me see who else we got in the, okay, we got a couple of new people in the building. I see we got a lot of gloves in here. Hoping that you guys are enjoying the show that we're starting off for you now, because we got a lot of new things that we're bringing in, as well as one of my favorite segments, the health and wellness segment. Okay, you guys, give me a couple more seconds right here. I'm trying to beat the clock. Who else coming on in? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Dilly, we see you. We see you, Mark Dorfman, as well. Already shouted you out inside the prayers. And you know what time it is, right? Okay. I'm ready to go. They're ready to go. I said it's time to start the show. I hope you're ready, yo. Yo, 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 yo. As we wind it up, boom, 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 wind it up, boom, 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 we wind it up, because it's 6 o'clock. somewhere. I believe it's 6 o'clock here, so we can start this show. Let's go. Come on, let's start the show. They're ready to go. Come on. It's time to start the show. Are you ready? Need another wave? Let me know. Okay. Ole. And we open up those pores. We gotta open up those pores. We gotta open up those. It's Wednesday the 15th. That's right, y'all. 2026. Said I'm your host, Boogotti NYC, and this here's our bottom line. Where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Where we be talking about this and that and chat and this and this and that. Just got me lit. Hope you guys are having a fantastic hump day. That's right, you guys. It's time to get it going. We're celebrating what? Another day of life. That's it. That's all. Solo, single, no more, no less. That's it. Only thing we're celebrating today is being here today and having a good life and being here with you guys. Because guess what we got lined up today? Trending topics, current events, and much, much more. So instead of me wasting more time, you know what I'm about to say, right? I got 5 on it. I'm going to stack 5 videos at a time. All I need you guys to do is stay on topic, stay on point. Let me know where you're chiming in from because we got a lot coming up, you guys. Also, what I really would appreciate, again, is if you guys don't worry about the trolls because we got people to take care of them as well. But if you please do us a favor and keep those likes up, it gets many more people over here, and we're working on getting our numbers back up because we are still the #1 show on YouTube. And without any further ado, I'm going to just keep on moving and say what? Let's get into these titles. Let's go, you guys. Let's go. What we got here? Has Iran up? I'm not even going to say what's behind his head because you guys can kind of figure it out. But let's get down here and see, will Trump's latest move become Iran's worst nightmare? And when I tell you guys what that is, you're really going to go crazy. What would you say to him staying at the Strait of Hormuz, which is the entry and the exit points of all trade going through that point? What do you say about the United States staying there and not letting Iran go through, but letting everybody else go through? How do you feel about that one? That's a crazy move right there, in itself. Let's keep on moving forward. What else we got here? Why, here we go. Why are the THC drinks, the canned drinks, why are they now being taken off the shelves around the country? I know you guys probably like your RTDs, like Big Drip, but that's not in THC, it's an alcohol beverage. There are these new drinks that's coming out with a lot of different milligrams and a lot of different high potencies in which now they're threatening to take off the market, which is a $3 billion market, and guess who's behind it? None other than your buddy, Mitch McConnell. Let's keep on moving forward because we got one more in the kitty this morning, and that's what? That's how have home prices around the United States of America surged to an all-time high. We're talking about the average price to buy a home right now in our country is about $440,000. You guys tell me, is that economical or something that the average person can possibly reach? We got that plus more. Double tap that screen, get those likes up, let many more people know that we're over here. Grab your water, your tea, and your 55 coffee house from Lisa. Let's do our thing, you guys. It's time to get it going. We're going to start this morning off with some commentary coming in from President Trump. They're asking him several questions, and of course, we have to also remember, and we got to show respect. RIP to the Senator Lindsey Graham. He's going to speak about Lindsey Graham as well. Come on in, you guys. Let's go. Let's get it going. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Speaking on Thursday, we were thinking one of the nice, but this has been such a busy news day today with all that's happening. A lot of very positive things have happened, including the Indy. We're going to have an Indy race, as you know, in 41 days. And that's going to be incredible. Around the Capitol, around down Pennsylvania Avenue, it's going to be something to have 250,000 tickets ordered. It'll be like UFC, which set every record in the book for that business, which is the business of fighting. So we have the Indy cars coming, and it's going to be great. And while we're talking, I have to pay on behalf of Mike and myself, and I think everybody's standing behind me very strongly. I want to pay my respects to Lindsey, who was our friend. He was a friend of all of us. He was a great guy. He was a great politician, actually. And it's hard to believe he's gone. He spoke to me just before he passed away, just to say hello. He got back. He felt fine. He was a little tired. And then this whole thing happened. And it's, boy, it's tough. So the flags are at half-mast until Saturday evening, which is an extended period of time, you know, generally speaking, but I think he deserves it. And he's a fantastic person. He was a fantastic man. He was actually a great politician. He got along with almost everybody. And when he didn't get along, they knew it. He was tough, but he was a good man. He was very much in favor of the Save America Act. He called me about that. We were talking about that and some other things, but he just felt tired, but he felt fine. And then this horrible thing happened just a short time after. So it was terrible. I
want to tell you guys also, when you feel tired, it could be part of something to look into as well, not just being regular tired, because we're going to have a diagnosis of what actually happened to us, Senator Lindsey Graham, down the line. It was a heart attack, you guys.
I want to pay our respects.
Yeah, let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen, get those likes up. Yeah, sometimes it's not just being tired. You feel some stress around your chest. You might want to look into it. Let's get on over to Iran, because yes, the United States has launched strikes against them one more time and hit them very hard, which is what the president just said in this next clip. Also had a chance to respond after Trump announces the U.S. will take over tolls as well on the Straits of Hormuz. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys.
On Iranian military targets for third straight night yesterday.
This as another blockade in the Strait of Hormuz is scheduled to begin this afternoon.
Aisha Hosni is live at the White House with the very latest. Aisha.
Hey, good morning. A lot of firepower, a lot of back and forth. Let's get started with what happened overnight as the president brings down his iron fist on Iran. The U.S. pounded Iran for 5 hours last night. CENTCOM says they hit military targets across 6 different locations, but did not say if they struck Pickaxe Mountain. That's something the president said was a potential target for a nice big fat shot. Also seeing reports that the IRGC carried out drone and missile strikes on U.S. military targets in Bahrain, Kuwait, and Jordan. And a Dutch shipping firm says one of its vessels was struck off the coast of Oman. All of this hours after the president said the U.S. was taking control of the strait.
We will end up just controlling the whole thing. And what they're doing is being very foolish, very stupid, and they've treated people horribly. They killed 52,000 protesters so far that we can determine. It might be more than that, but 52,000 protesters have been killed, and it's really a terrible situation.
The president also announced a new 20% fee in the strait, turning the tables on Iran. He said Iran and anyone doing business with them has to pony up.
We're putting the blockade back, and it's a blockade not for anybody but Iran. In other words, anybody doing business with Iran can't go through. Everyone else will be able to go through. So it's a blockade. It's a very strong blockade. The blockade was probably more effective even than hitting them, but I think the combination is the thing that really does it.
So yeah, what you saying? Well, they got responses here too.
Foreign minister posting this in response on X, writing, POTUS is absolutely right. Whoever provides secure and safe passage of commercial vessels through the Strait of Hormuz should be compensated for this service. Iran has always been the guardian of the strait and will remain so forever. 20% is, of course, too much. We will be fair. Meanwhile,
okay, I see what they're trying to do. Still going back and forth, you guys. There will be no compromise in this Iran and America fight back and forth. I'm just telling you right now, it's not happening. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Trump is basically saying they're back. They're gonna keep on moving forward. And yes, you guys, like I said, they're back. They're gonna keep on moving forward, and they're gonna hit them hard every day, consistently. Let's go. Let's keep on going, you guys. We got a live interview here.
Anticipate that the strikes we're seeing this week against Iran will expand? Are you considering
hitting energy targets or other locations
Big
inside
enough
of our
band. I'll save the energy targets for last, but ultimately we'll hit energy targets, yeah. But we're gonna hit them very
Hi,
hard
Lisa.
tonight. We're gonna hit them very hard tomorrow night. We're gonna hit them very hard the night after. And then next week it gets really bad for them because next week comes the power plants, next week comes the bridges.
For more, let's bring in Bloomberg Horizons Middle East and Africa anchor.
Don't need it. I heard it from the president. So if that happens, it happened. If don't, it don't. I just wanted to see what the last little bit of information we can get. Brought it all the way up from Monday till today. Well, yesterday. That was Monday all the way up until yesterday. Everything that was said on that topic. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Where we at right now? Oh, the THC drinks. Let's get into these THC drink situations that may be taken off the shelves across the country. Any of you guys enjoy the THC drinks? Let's keep on moving forward. Let's see.
THC drinks may be taken off store shelves across the country soon.
Andres Fuentes tells us about the THC products ban and how it's already affecting local producers.
Getting a THC beverage at a typical New Orleans watering hole has been a more common sight thanks to Josh Kazenstein.
They can't drink alcohol, but they want to feel, some type of escape.
He's one of the leaders at Crescent Canna, one of the largest THC beverage companies, not just in Louisiana, but in the entire country. And after 3 years of growth, he's worried about the industry coming to a screeching halt.
Hold on a minute, because Mo says he told everybody winning was easy. What happened? Then you got Jack in here saying war is hell. What else you guys got? Liberty and Justice said if you want to support the show, donate to our favorite host. Cash App is $ Boogotti NYC. BOOGOTTI NYC. What else you got? Horrible news, no calories, no lung problems. Nah, we not saying nothing about that. Oh, horrible news. Okay, I got what you mean. I'm so sorry, Audrey, you're right. Horrible news, you're trying to say because it's no calories and no lung problems come from when it's a drink. I smoke my THC drink, says Jack Wilshana. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go.
Companies like ours are trying to fight against this potential ban.
Crescent Canna and other THC producers worry about Senator Mitch McConnell's THC product ban that he listed in the measure that ended the 40-plus day government shutdown last year. The senator cited concerns that the products are ending up in children's hands.
Taking legal amounts of THC from hemp and turning it into intoxicating substances.
Come this fall, the products will be deemed illegal, concerning breweries like Urban South, which has seen a slump in their craft beer sales, but a massive boom in their THC drinks.
So the craft beer started going down in that market, but the THC drinks started to go up. And the problem with that was they were going very high with the milligrams, 15, 20, 25 milligrams. So of course, if it's not regulated and the government has something to say about it inside of that last farm bill, that's when all of this actually came up. Trust me, I know, I'm in the business. Let's keep going.
It's grown to be 20% of our distribution revenue. So it'll have pretty big implications for us if it goes away.
Now, unless Congress or even the presidential branch steps on in, getting THC products like this one will be completely banned across the country. It'll also affect a growing beverage industry.
This is like shutting off the internet right when it was getting started and the possibilities were just being realized.
Christopher Lackner represents 300 companies across the country with the Hemp Beverage Alliance. His group has advocated for lawmakers to introduce a temporary pause on the THC product ban, while industry leaders and lawmakers hash out national regulations to keep the $30 billion industry alive.
That's probably the only way that it will stay open is because there's a lot of monetary looks to be lost, and that's a lot of money, $30 billion. That could be a reason why they may put a temporary pause on it, plus everybody, of course, that's involved in the situation here. But we'll see, you guys. Look at that, true. What did Money Tree say? I didn't get to hear that. I'm so sorry, Money Tree. What you guys got to say about that? I would burn a vapor. Some like Marlboro and Winston, not taking competition. I get it, but drinkers will never stop drinking. Yeah, but it's just a different type of drink, and it's not an alcoholic beverage. And just like someone said prior, there's no calories, and also there's no worries of like lung situations because you're drinking. Much different type of substance, and it's more appealing to different people. It's how it, you know how it goes. Potato. It's how people, whatever your preference is. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. We got to go. We got to get on up to see what's going on with the Democrats. And they're saying that the Democrats are now sounding the alarm about socialists, and now they're saying that they're taking over their party. What do you guys think about that? Do you think that if you're a Democrat, I'd like to know, do you feel like socialists are possibly taking over your party? Do you see anywhere in the party where that could reflect where they could be looking at something like that? We like to know. Let me know inside of the comments. And just so you know, one more time, I am not a Republican. I am not a Democrat. I'm not an independent or a conservative. I have no party affiliation. So don't worry about me trying to steer you one way or the other. We made this platform so everybody can actually come here and say their piece. I may like something that a Democrat says. I may appeal to something that a Republican says. Independent, conservative. It just depends on if it's common sense. I wish we had a common sense party. Then I bet you a whole bunch of us would be rolling over there, right, guys? Let's keep on going and double tap that screen and see what's up.
Staff, Bill Daley, who warns socialists are leading Democrats into the, quote, Tea Party trap. Ben Domenech is with me now, Fox News contributor. Ben, good to be with you, and condolences on Lindsey Graham's passing. I know he was a very close friend of your family.
Yeah, same thing.
So the former Commerce Secretary to Bill Clinton, the former Chief of Staff to Barack Obama.
I
Bill
got
Daley
you,
said
King.
the following:
You're right. Same thing.
Extremist candidates make it harder for a party to win and make a victory perilous for the country. So Main Street Democrats are beginning to speak up, but more must be vocal. Socialists with outlandish fringe platforms and no loyalty to the party are threatening to snatch control, much as the Tea Party movement waylaid the GOP more than a decade ago. Big difference, though. I mean, the Tea Party were sort of traditional conservatives.
Yes, and I think that
socialists are not Democrats.
That's the key line that's in there is no loyalty to the Democratic Party. If you look back at the Tea Party experience, I think that, you know, in hindsight, we can view it as a corrective, a necessary corrective, from my perspective, for a Republican Party that people felt did not care about fiscal issues enough and was not listening to their own voters. Tea Party members were overwhelmingly Republican voters. They wanted the party to shift in a direction, and they achieved that. And guess what happened? They got absorbed into the Republican Party. Some of the Tea Party candidates, Marco Rubio, Mike Lee, you know, all these guys who are still around here in Washington, having an enormous,
Well, that's the reason why we have more than one party, because a lot of people were not happy with the Democrat Party, with the Republican Party. That's when you start seeing conservative and independent. But the hard part about that is the two parties seem to be the mainstream. It's just like when you're looking at it, like, let's say, we can talk about it with like brands. We can say McDonald's and Burger King, and then there's sub brands that are smaller than them. But these two guys are the ones that are looked up to. It's kind of like that, you know. And they don't have the smaller guys don't have the budget that McDonald's or a Burger King would have to push these people. Whereas, like I'm talking about independents or the conservative party, they don't have that many people behind them to really push their agendas through. So if you're gonna run for politics and you're gonna be inside of a party, the better chance that you have of actually being elected is being in the Democratic or the Republican Party. It's crazy how that sets up, huh? Let's keep on moving forward. Double tap that screen and get those likes up. Let's go, you guys. Where we going right now? How you guys doing out there? Are you guys enjoying the show so far? Because if you are, I appreciate it if you can double tap that screen and get those likes up. Gets many more people over here. And if we get those likes up to 300 today, you can go buy the merch right up on the bottom right there. All you got to do is scroll down. Boom, you're going to see the keychains right there. And you can get that. Tap that button and it'll get one sent out to you. Or you can also double tap that screen and probably be one of the lucky 12 to get these sent to you. All you got to do is make sure that we get up to 300 likes. Double tap that screen or hit those 3 dots right there and get those likes up to 300 today. 6 keychains will be coming out and 6 decals will be coming out as well. This way you can rock out with us on Purple Sunday. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. We got a situation where Ro Khanna says that he was looking at a village. It was inside of a village, and they basically got a TTTACKED That's right, attacked. And said this, it was kind of pretty, it was pretty crazy how they were in an Israel village, and the military basically came and helped them out. But at first, when they said that they were Americans, the village people really didn't care. As a matter of fact, he said that they took out weapons. We don't know how true the story is. We don't know anything about this because it hadn't been reported. But I thought that you guys may be interested in seeing what's going on here. Check this out.
Israeli settlers during a trip to the West Bank. Khanna claims that he was surrounded by settlers with American-made machine guns while driving through a village. The Israeli military says that troops responded to Khanna's team's call, dispersed the crowd, and reopened the road. But Khanna is accusing the IDF of lying about what really happened. Watch.
This should be an outrage to any American citizen what happened. We were there seeing the Zanuda village, which Yinan Levy had destroyed, burned to the ground. Many American members of Congress had been there before. We drove up to the road, and these hoodlums with M4s circled our van. They started kicking the tires. They yelled insults. They said it didn't matter that we were Americans. People should look at the video, first of all.
Yeah, sometimes saying that you're American don't help you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. That happened to me one day. I was in LA one day, and I'm inside of this limo, and we just chilling. I'm driving. I'm not even driving. I'm in the passenger seat, so I can't get in no trouble. I guess the driver was driving too fast. This is when I was working for Snoop Dogg. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm going to meet up with Snoop and everything. So I'm happy. I'm in the back of the car. I'm chilling. We on our way from Anaheim over to Long Beach. To be honest with you, we was going over to Long Beach, right? So I'm going my way over there with, I'm sorry, Diamond Bar. That's where nice spot over there in Diamond Bar. We on our way over to Diamond Bar, whatever like that. So I get over, we on the highway, and the next thing you know, and I'm green. I'm straight up green. They pull the driver over, and they're like, yeah, where you guys going? What are you doing? They toss the car and everything. And I'm like, you know, just got out here first time. It's very pleasant entry to come into LA, right? So I'm thinking, hey, I'm just gonna let these guys know I'm going to work. I work for this company. I'm actually gonna go meet up with Snoop Dogg right now. You know, real talk. Hey, how you doing? My name is such and such. I'm about to go. They was like, oh, we don't care. As a matter of fact, and they start throwing up sets. I'm not even lying to you guys. The police, the sheriff started throwing up the other side set. Matter of fact, we were the other side. I ain't gonna say no names. So when you see him, tell him we said blah, blah, blah. Tell him we said blah. So I'm over here like, police doing this? That's why it's not always good to throw names, you guys. Sometimes you just gotta be like, hey, how you doing, sir? I'm here to do some business and I'm hoping that everything is okay. How you doing today? Everything going on good with you? Let's keep the names out of it, because sometimes it might work for you and sometimes it might. You know how Kenny Rogers said, you got to know when to hold 'em, know when to show 'em. Don't throw names all the time and don't show your cards all the time.
Well, there was a New York Times photographer with us, there was journalists with us, there's a detailed account, but the people should look at the video. The video shows the IDF, 4 soldiers that are blocking us and detaining us.
Paul, your thoughts on that?
Wow, what a drama queen. I mean, first of all, the guy says that his life was endangered, okay? Did anybody put him in cuffs? Did anybody point a gun at him? Was he locked up someplace in a facility? None of those things happened. But a New York Times photographer just happened to be there. And to me, the biggest tell is one of the statements he puts out is this really the way to treat a long-shot presidential candidate? I don't know where that came from. That's a new piece of information. He considers himself presidential material.
Let's keep on going, you guys. This is all your opinion, man. So I can't let you get that out. We don't do stuff like that over here. We just try to tell the truth and the whole truth, so help you God. That's what we do over here. We tell stories and we follow up on what we like, and good news, bad news, whatever really going on. And if you appreciate the content, just double tap that screen and get those likes up. Wait a minute, what you got? That song, That Good Country, Boogotti, AKA, yeah, I love that song. That's one of my favorite songs right there. Kenny Rogers, that's the dude right there. And I think him and Lionel Richie probably sang Lady, right? Lady, you the... That was one of my other joints. Woo! That was the joint right there. Lady, lady. Oh boy, don't get me started singing that one once I learn the lyrics. Let's keep on going, you guys. We got to get on over to this situation where the DOJ trades this fraud crackdown on how much money this time, you guys? We're talking about $1 billion. I don't need that much. You know what I'm saying when I'm talking about Sam? We don't need that much, bro. Sam, Audrey, we don't need that much. All we need, I mean, let me throw some more names in there. 55, Luigi. We don't need the whole billion. You can give us, you know, give us a million apiece and we straight. Why do they go this far? People like us would be happy with a little bit, right? But look at this one right here. But I'm talking about a cool $1 billion.
8 days. The Department of Justice has announced over 900 major fraud enforcement actions across the country, including cases targeting billions of taxpayer dollars supporting Medicaid, Medicare, SNAP benefits, unemployment benefits, education benefits, and more. Today, alongside the Department of Homeland Security and other federal
You know what I'm
partners,
saying, Brian?
we are announcing an extraordinary enforcement milestone in a new frontier of fraud enforcement. That is trade and customs fraud. In less than 1 year since its launch, the Trade Fraud Task Force, which is now a permanent force within our fraud division, has officially surpassed $1 billion in criminal and civil recoveries, penalties, forfeitures, and charge losses. For too long, bad actors seeking to exploit the American economy have decided that ignoring and violating U.S. customs laws is a business risk worth taking. Those days are over. Trade fraud schemes impose severe financial consequences to the United States, depriving the country of billions of dollars every year. These fraud schemes threaten our national and economic security, steal from taxpayers, undermine American businesses, fund foreign adversaries, introduce hazardous goods into our markets, and exploit modern-day slavery.
$1 billion added on top of all the other money that we've been finding throughout all of these months since we've been doing our bottom line. Let's add it to the top of whatever been found on Doge, right? Let's add that to whatever was stolen to Minnesota. Now we got to go over to Maine, and then all of the money that they found stolen in Los Angeles. And then now they're finding about, ever since 2 days ago, you and I have been following around Nick Shirley and Dr. Oz, who've been finding billions of dollars in New York when it comes down to the pharmaceutical and the medical supply part. Oh, and the adult daycare centers or whatever that was. Man, listen. Talk about how much money was stolen, how many people could have been saved. Every time I think about this, I'm saying to myself, Boogotti, maybe you're reaching when you're saying that all of that money could have been enough to save homelessness. But I don't think I am. I think that all of that money together would have been able to end homelessness as well as take care of a lot of situations and people in our country. We really would have applied that money the right way. Now we got to worry about recouping it and seeing what we can get left and trying to sell off stuff at like auctions and stuff to try to get a tenth of people's monetary back. And we really don't know those numbers if they really are those numbers. And on top of that, the maraschino cherry of what you and I have been seeing through the times that we've been watching this show, most of the time when these people get caught, do they get a lot of jail time? It'd be time that you guys be ready to take. I'd be like, yo, for $7 million, will you go to jail for 3 years? Y'all be like, I'll go. Stuff like that. Do they really get any jail time? That's the problem. Let's keep on going now. We got another situation where this court administrator, he's been arrested, locked up, and yeah, he got out, but he better had retire. I'm telling you that. Watch your head. Can't forget to watch your head. They probably did a watch your head on this one because he was an administrator. The only thing is he was fleecing the county. $500,000 again, you guys. Remember the other guy before that was stealing money? That was in the millions. This is only $500,000. Yeah, but check out how he was doing it. Let's get on over to this next fraud situation. We're going to go on over to Georgia here and see what's going on with this 500,000 piece.
Former court administrator after a standoff right outside his house. He's accused of stealing from the city of Acworth before and after he resigned. Police say he stole more than $500,000 in cash bonds from a lockbox. Channel 2 Cobb County Bureau Chief Michelle Newell is live for us on this one. So Michelle, a neighbor watched that whole standoff.
George, she had no idea what was happening. She didn't know her neighbor was charged with 21 felonies, but the Cobb County Sheriff's Fugitive Squad caught up to him last week. Trevez Richards is accused of stealing over $500,000 from the city of Ackworth while he was the municipal court administrator.
As a city taxpayer, that's just a major issue for me.
Richards' neighbor didn't want to be identified on TV.
We need your money for the roads. We need your money for security. We need your money, you guys. Come on, send those taxes in. Come on, don't worry about the FICA and where the money's going for the state tax. Just give it to us.
Because she's afraid of retaliation. But she gave us these pictures of a standoff outside of Richard's home before he was arrested.
There were probably like 10 to 12 cop cars all over there on the street.
She says Richard surrendered after about 30 minutes. Investigators say he stole cash bonds from the city for more than 1 year.
Our funds are supposed to go towards the city to help fund different initiatives and, keep the city nice, things like that. And to learn that someone is like, your neighbor is stealing from the city, it just makes me, really upset.
The city of Ackworth says it began an internal investigation and placed Richards on administrative leave. The very next day, he resigned. A statement from the mayor says, in part, we feel betrayed and are deeply disappointed. We have zero tolerance for misconduct. We appreciate the GBI, Cobb County DA's office, and the Cobb County Sheriff's Office for their assistance in this matter. Richards is facing 21 felony charges, including racketeering and burglary.
Yo, check this out. Somebody says, yep, here in New York, I've seen an Asian senior citizen centers gambling big money and charging Medicaid to take them to Atlantic City. Choo-choo, you talking about the bus tours, right? You're talking about the bus tours that they take to Atlantic City, and guess what? They actually get another $25 to $50 once they get over there, depending on what casino they wind up at. Did you know that part? Talk to me. Let's get it going, you guys. Y'all want to go into some stuff about that? That's what they do, you guys. You want to go on a bus ride? Yeah, right. And they say they got the Medicaid paying for that to take them back and forth, and also when they got the bus going to take them out there, the bus driver and everybody on the bus get a little credit card, like a Caesar's card or wherever you guys wind up going. And that's to entice you to come inside of their casino. So yeah, we know all about it, you guys. Let's go. Let's keep on going. Let's get on over to this. Let's keep on going. You got a whole bunch of these scams out here going on, you guys. And when you're saying charging it to Medicaid, they basically is talking about for the travel and everything they get out there. Craziness, y'all. Let's go. Wait a minute. Where I live too, Choo-Choo is an Asian community, and they have their own service taking them to assimilation. Never worked here. How to get the buffet voucher when the states sell a lot of Mexicans do that also. They go to buffet voucher. You're not stupid, y'all. Come on. We was not born yesterday. Now we got some more information coming up right here. I want you guys to see this. I like the way that they're getting in front of it. And the last time we had our mod meeting and we had a real in-depth discussion, even here in our comments, you guys have been bringing this up a lot about how they're not talking about Jeffrey Epstein that much. And we're trying to keep that flame going. It's like the end of the lighter when the flame is really going down because you're at the end of the gas. And they are trying to get something going to keep that flame up. So check out what these Epstein survivors are doing. They're pushing on this and they're pushing back against Todd Blanche. There's a new PSA asking people to not back Todd Blanche as Attorney General. Let's keep on going, you guys, and double tap that screen.
To an NBC News exclusive now, and survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's abuse revealing a new push and pushback against the president's pick to be the next Attorney General, Todd Blanche, ahead of his confirmation hearing this week. President Trump, about a month ago, picked his former personal lawyer for that job after ousting the ex-AG, Pam Bondi, partly because of his frustration with how she handled the Epstein files. But look at this. You see here billboards popping.
Check this out. The new billboards going up. That's in Charlotte right there.
Up in states like North Carolina, Texas, Louisiana, targeting retiring Republican senators by urging them not to back Blanche. And now, a new emotional PSA airing for the first time ever right here on HJN, with several survivors making their case directly. We'll play it for you here.
You know what I like about the way that they're doing it? They're like, hey, you already called me out. I mean, you already put my name out there. When you unredacted these papers, you put my name out there. Some of these people are school teachers. Like, why would I want my name out in these files? So now they said, all right, since you put me all the way out there, let's go all the way there. I actually like what they're doing.
Here in full.
My name was released. My phone number was released. Where I went to school. Where I live. My students can now search me and read about my abuse. I am an Epstein survivor. I am an Epstein survivor. I am an Epstein survivor.
Yes, you guys, if y'all appreciate the content right now you're getting in from our bottom line, let's go ahead and double tap that screen and get those likes up. We're trying to help you guys as well as ourselves to get up to 300 likes today. And also, if we can achieve that, we're going to be sending out 12 pieces of merch. We're going to send out 6 keychains from our bottom line, and we're also going to be sending out 6 Our Bottom Line purple decals. That's right, you guys. You can put them on your mugs, put them on anywhere you want, and send us the photos in, or put them up on our Discord so we can see what you did. We got a lot of people putting these on their dog collars because they know that we love the animals, and I love to post those photos as well. Some of these people are putting them on their mugs the same way that I do when it comes down to these. They're planters, many different places, you guys. Show your love. Go ahead and double tap that screen, and we got 12 pieces coming out. How are you going to get them? Just got to email me an address. Email me an address to bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Again, that's bridgethisllc@gmail.com. 12 pieces of merch coming out. Let's go.
We were exposed. Nude pictures of victims were released. Our family's safety was put at risk.
Now, Todd Blanche wants to be the Attorney General of the United States.
Todd Blanche had a duty to protect us. Instead, he protected the people who committed crimes against us. 30 years, 1,200 victims, and 6 million files. A mountain of evidence. But Todd Blanche says there are no investigative leads. Todd Blanche failed us. He failed victims everywhere. We deserve better. Our country deserves better. Vote no on Todd Blanche for Attorney General. Vote no. 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 Vote no on Todd Blanche for Attorney General.
Whoa.
That new PSA there, you saw both Liz Stein and Joanna Harrison both in it. Both are survivors of Jeffrey Epstein's abuse. They are joining us here on set in Washington.
And yes, we normally do 2 minutes, but if you guys want to see the whole thing, you can, definitely. You'll hear me right now. I'm telling you where to go check out this whole piece right here. This is going to be the Epstein survivors film. PSA asking senator to vote against Todd Blanche for Attorney General. Again, Epstein survivors film. PSA asking senators to vote against Todd Blanche for Attorney General. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. You know, we do the 2-minute warning and we keep on rocking because we got a whole lot more in the kitty to cover, more trending topics, current events, and much, much more. And if you guys show love on the show, we appreciate you. If you want to send the cash app, that'll be more appreciated than these guys because when you send it through here, if you send 10, they take 3, we see 7. Yeah, kind of skimming off the top, kind of crazy, huh? That's why we say $ Boogotti NYC, BOOGOTTINYC. Donations are all appreciated over at Cash App. We got to go on over to Houston. We got another situation where Hugo Valdez, the attorney representing 2 of these ICE deportees, are facing felony assault charges for, I don't even want to say it, but he kind of like did the Bart Simpson to a woman. Yeah. What's going on with your attorney getting locked up for something he's supposed to be helping you out, guys?
Learned that the attorney representing 2 of those 3 ICE detainees in the Salgado Araujo investigation, he himself is facing a felony assault charge.
Hugo Valdez Ibarra was indicted by a Harris County grand jury back in February. KPRC2's Jaewon Chung live in the newsroom with what she's learning on this. Jaewon?
So how is he still an attorney and I'm not hiring him if he got a case himself? Like, come on, what's your credibility like?
Yeah, Lisa and Keith, Hugo Valdez Ibarra is the immigration attorney representing Daniel Pantoja and Jose Pliego, 2 of the men who were in the van with Lorenzo Salgado Araujo during the deadly ICE shooting last week. Harris County court records show Ibarra is currently facing a felony assault charge. Harris County court records show Valdez Ibarra was charged in January and later indicted by a grand jury in February on a charge of assault, family violence by impeding breathing. According to charging documents, a woman who dated Valdez Ibarra told investigators he became abusive after they moved in together in May of 2024. The document states the woman decided to leave after finding something on his phone. She told investigators Valdez Ibarra agreed to bring her luggage to the airport, where she says he grabbed her by the throat, squeezed her neck, and prevented her from breathing for several seconds. The charging documents also state an officer photographed redness and swelling on her neck from that day.
Again, I don't think I want him as my lawyer.
I also found court records showing Balderas Ibarra was convicted of domestic assault in Iowa in 2009 and second-degree burglary in 2008. Balderas Ibarra's next court date is on the assault case is July 21st. He is also facing kidnapping and battery charges in Seminole County, Florida, with his sentencing on those charges this Wednesday, according to court records there. Now, I've reached out to Balderas Ibarra for comment, and I'm waiting to hear back. The Texas State Bar website states that he's been licensed to practice since January 2025 and currently has a probationary license.
Woo, boy, yeah, I see now, I understand. He got a probationary license. That's why he's still able to practice. That's another thing, you guys. You never think to go to your lawyer and say, well, you got any cases? You never think that because he in there trying to fight for you, right? Lord have mercy. Let's go. Let's keep on going, you guys. We got a report that this means that this could be the end of the conflict. That's what they're saying about this is the Islamic conflict right now, if this actually works. You already heard what he said in the beginning, right? President Trump says he's going to blockade, make sure that all the other businesses going through except for Iran. This could be really bad for the regime as well as monetary for the Iranian people as well as the government. So interior, they might start to rebel themselves. Anybody thought about that? Let's keep on going.
We have the strongest military in the world. You saw that with Venezuela. You're seeing that right now with Iran for 47 years in a row. They were pushing people around. They're not pushing us around. We're pushing them around.
Jim Hansen, former U.S. Army Special Forces, president of World Strat. Jim, you and I back to Iran on a Monday. Looks like the blockade's back, the oil sanctions slapped back on. How do you see these new developments?
I think the Iranians got on President Trump's last nerve with this refusal to negotiate in good faith. And we've heard from inside the country that there are fractures inside both the IRGC and the Council of Experts, their Ayatollahs.
Seems as if they're not communicating. Yeah, we're going back to Monday, but it still seems like they're not communicating between the government and the army. Doesn't seem like they got the same agenda going on.
So there is not any kind of concerted energy inside there. And all of them now have to be considering the fact that the end game for this may be the end of the Islamic Republic if they don't play their cards right.
When you say end of the Republic, what do you mean by that?
I don't mean U.S. going in, invading, and toppling the regime using our boots on the ground, but there are an awful lot of people in that country who have had enough of that 47 years of death and destruction, of that waste of their blood and their treasure, and what could be a prosperous nation. They would like something other than a tyrannical religious theocracy running the country. And at some level, I think it might be time for us to say, so would we. And so
we got 55 Coffee House in the building talking about an attorney named Terry Nolan in my hometown was a crackhead like Hunter. I can feel it. Biden and represented all of his little friends. I got you. Probably was doing it for the base. How low can you go? Like, yeah, I'll defend you. I'll defend you if you can give me something good. He was probably really good with the dealers, right? Let's keep on going, you guys. Double tap that screen, get those likes up. 1, 2, 3. Now we got another story that we got to bring up to you guys. We're covering all bases today. Double tap that screen if you guys appreciate the content. Let's get on over to Poland Spring, what it means to be from Maine. But we're not talking about water. We're not talking about any brooks or anything like that. Got a situation again. I don't know how this keeps on happening, you guys, but this is like, what, the 5th or the 6th time somebody out there got powed by ice? Yeah, we find one man that lost his life to ice. This is the second person in 2 days. Don't know what's going on with this, you guys. Let's go. I think this is actually via Houston. Let's see what's going on.
This morning, growing outrage after an ICE agent shot and killed someone who was not the target they were pursuing for the second time in less than a week, this time in Maine. A security camera at a nearby home capturing the sound of 5 gunshots. The man's white car, then seen here after the shooting, slowly moving in a circle. An agent trying to stop the vehicle, authorities eventually stopping it with their own car. First responders seen surrounding the man who lay motionless in the street. Daniel Boucher says he saw agents pull the driver out.
He put him on the ground and I heard the young man say, "I tried to stop." Clearly heard him say that. I tried to stop or I tried to pull over.
Boucher says one ICE agent claimed the man tried to run him over.
I could no longer see any movement, which meant that he had expired. It was bloody, his face was bloody, it was awful. It was awful. I mean, really, really bad.
The car's windshield seemed riddled with bullet holes.
It kind of plays into the description of what he just told us about the description of what he just said. We found more information, found an interview, and that's actually telling us, what's going on. He saw it.
I don't know what he did, but he didn't deserve to be executed in the street.
ABC affiliate WMTW identifying the victim of the shooting as Joan Sebastian Guerrero from Colombia. Immigration advocates say he had a social security number and was authorized to work in the U.S. and was on his way to work. Maine Senator Angus King saying the 26-year-old was not the intended target.
The question is, what did he do with his vehicle? Were officers threatened? Were the threats rising to the level that justified deadly force?
King says he was told none of the agents involved were wearing body cameras.
We got people in comments saying stop driving towards agents. We got other people saying that they're impeding agents. And this is global news, you guys, with diverse views. Welcome back, fam, to Our Bottom Line with your boy, BOOGOTTINYC. Come on now, let us know where you're from also, because we really try to find news that's local as well as all over the world. Love it when you do that, Liberty. Let's keep on going, you guys. They're impeding agents. Best news live in the country. I appreciate that. No, he did not deserve to lose his life. Right about that. I don't think anybody is. He was here for years. Morning chat. No one deserves to go. They should have complied. That's what they tell us. Good one, BK. Good one. Good one, BK. You're right.
DHS says they are rolling them out to ICE agents across the country. A spokesperson for ICE telling ABC News, ICE law enforcement attempted to conduct a vehicle stop. The vehicle attempted to flee the scene, and fearing for public safety, an officer discharged his weapon. Monday's shooting coming 6 days after Lorenzo Salgado Araujo was shot and killed by ICE agents in Houston. Authorities there also alleging the victim threatened agents with his vehicle, though they did not provide evidence. At least 9 people have been killed during immigration enforcement operations under the second Trump administration.
I'm sure that's making a lot of them scared right now, probably scared straight, like, you know what, we're getting out of here. It's probably making a lot of the people that are illegal, like, you know what, stuff like that is actually adding to the reason why a lot of people are leaving the United States, because they're like, yo, not only are they coming to get us, but sometimes if there's a mistake, we might lose. And the numbers are up, you guys, just so you know. The people that are self-deporting, those numbers are really high right now. They're going up. And that's a good situation when it comes down to economically, because we're finding that the prices of homes are going down and more affordable, and many jobs. But when it comes down to certain jobs, they're still not being taken, because those were the jobs that a lot of the illegals were taking. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. No matter who it was and what the situation is here, we still got to put those prayers in the air for people that lose their lives, especially when it comes down to someone that was not necessarily, committing a crime, probably went far with the car, definitely, and depending on what the situations are. We don't know, but we just want to pray for the soul, the family, as well as, trying to find out what's going on here and getting to the bottom of it. Amen. Got to pray for him, because you never know. He could have been, like he said, he was trying to stop, and then next thing you know, boom, 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 boom. If you're trying to stop, just hit that brake and throw it in park, buddy. Now, try to brighten your day a little bit more, you guys, because sometimes you go from bad to worse to good, or situations like Mom dummy, na easy super cat, na use a dumb dummy, na easy super cat, na use a dumb dummy, na easy super cat, na use a dumb dummy, dummy. Now, I'm not going to blame Mom dummy for homelessness in New York. I'm not going to do that at all. I'm not going to say that he promised a lot to New York people and didn't make that happen. Not going to say that he didn't say he was going to open up free restaurants and that didn't happen. I mean, supermarkets, and that didn't happen. I'm not going to say that he said that he was going to let you guys get on a bus and trains for free, and that didn't happen. Also, don't want to tell you guys a bunch of other stuff, but I'm going to tell you about what is going on right now. Down by the Intrepid, we got a situation right now where if you look inside of the homeless encampments in Mamdami's, New York, it's looking a little bit nasty down there. And that's why I keep on saying the same thing, you guys. If we would have had a little bit of that money that they've been stealing all over these last couple of years, ever since COVID, we could have solved these situations, because it's one area, one group of people. That could have been solved with one small situation. But now we got Mamdami out here who's now planning on, not only didn't have anything to say about those homeless people, he's now going to be taking the parking lot from a precinct and building a building there so that there can be more people that probably are in need of homes staying there. But what's going to happen to the police, and what's going to happen to the police cars? Again, it seems like you're kind of you're spiting. How do they say you're spiting your nose to save your face? Yeah, so you take away from the police to put people living there, but now where the police going to park when it comes down to them needing a parking lot? There's already a small decline of police now. So, Mamdami, you really don't know what the hell you're doing, do you? Do you? Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. Let's get in. Let's get it in. And one thing I gotta say to you guys, this video right here is pure comedy gold. This one part alone is hilarious. I gotta tell you. So check this out. I'm hoping everybody views this video. Check this out. This is what's going on.
Right here we have a homeless encampment. There's beds right here. People are sleeping. We have umbrellas. This is what's happening in Mayor Mamdani's New York City.
Okay, so let me do a little bit of extra commentary. He got scared when homeboy started yelling and moved away from him. Let's keep going.
This is where someone lives.
Number 2. Don't be putting your hands inside nobody's stuff, because if they come over there, it's a wrap. I'm telling you, I done seen homeless people go loco about messing with their stuff, especially talking, what? You ain't, matter of fact, you might have to pay something. Come on.
This is their clothes.
And why are you picking up homeless people's drawers?
They have an umbrella. Hand sanitizer, keeping clean, so that's good. And behind here, we have a suitcase, we have a pineapple. Take a look at this.
And now you enticing other people to go over there and mess around. Totally an out-of-towner. This man is not from New York at all. Let's keep going.
We also have tequila.
Yes, trust me. You said this reporter's dumb. Scooter Ginger, you gonna love watch this, Scooter. Pay attention. Tequila. You tell them what they got in the stash and all that, right? Come on.
Whose bed is this?
I don't know, it's not mine.
Where do you sleep at night?
I'm trying not to sleep, otherwise I might accidentally be killed or something.
So now, you see how he asking all these people personal questions, messing with people's stuff? You think after a while somebody gonna get peed off, right? Woo, this remind me of, so where you from? I'm from fresh off, I forgot it come from Friday, but come on, this is my favorite part right here.
Do you know that you can't be sleeping here?
Yeah, I know.
So why are you doing it?
I'm not sleeping here.
Mayor Mamdani lets people just sleep in the streets.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
I saw a lot of people just sleeping down the block.
Because they're ass.
Here inside this homeless encampment, there is electricity.
Right here, y'all, check this out. This is, watch this. When he start talking to them, all in
Do
this.
the homeless people keep clean? Well, here's their laundry. They open up the hydrants, fill up a bucket, and do their laundry.
Here you go. Where you at? Where you at?
Are you willing to share what you guys do for a living?
I hold up TV reporters at gunpoint.
Did you ever feel like you want a better...
Nah, bro, nah. Ain't no way, buddy. What do you do? What's your job? because he's messing around too much. What do you do as a job, my man? What's your job? Tell us what you do.
Are you willing to share what you guys do for a living?
I hold up TV reporters at gunpoint.
And he's still there.
Did you ever feel like you want to better yourself, get a job, live in an apartment?
If I do, I feel like I would want to get a better job because I really do believe I'm.
Well, right now you don't have a job.
I don't have proper legitimate employment.
Who pay?
You can tell some of these people are like, I call it toca de Jesus, you know, touched a little bit. You know, I could tell, but you don't mess with people like, come on, man, you know better than that. Down there messing with these people, man. Got the nerve to be talking about what's your job? I hold up before the second point. That's my joint right there, yo. Let's keep going. We got to get on over to Nevada. We got a governor that interrupts an officer during a traffic stop talking about, I'm Joe Lombardi. I would have still gave him a ticket. I would have been like, Governor, I know I might get in trouble for this, but I got to do my job, Governor. You're speeding. I got to give you a ticket. Joe Lombardi, got to give you a ticket. Let's keep on going, you guys. What y'all would have did? If you this police officer right here and you make a mistake and pull over the governor, what are you going to do? Talk to me. Let me know. Wait a minute. Most of them are mentally ill. Please hit that like button. Everybody, let's go algorithm so we can get bring some new people in here and see what's going on that we're teaching and what you guys are learning. Thank you so much, Sam Champion. We appreciate you. He gonna get whacked doing that. 2 out of the 3 countries and 3 paychecks away from homelessness. You're right about that, and I'm glad that you said it so I can remind myself of that, Audrey. Real good message right there and getting that out. Nevada, we got to get on over here because we got this governor that interrupts this police officer. He got his girlfriend in the passenger seat. She probably was like, don't they know who you are, honey? I'd have been like, get yours out of the car, get a ticket. Luckily, he didn't do it though. Let's go. Nevada governor interrupts officer during a traffic stop. No audio yet. I'll let you know when there's audio because I know how y'all are. I can't hear nothing. Soon as he get to that front door and they say who he is, you know you was speeding, right? Or whatever he giving him that ticket for, that's when it's going to come on. Right here.
Hello. How you doing, sir? Good. Sergeant Chega, Metro Police. The reason I'm stopping you is for the... I'm aware. For the red light violation back there. Your right turn onto Gaius here. So, you're good to go, sir. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
Everybody else ain't got that power, right? He said, come on, man. And then hit it and got up out of there. Ooh, what if he would have pushed it? Do you guys think that he would have got his job taken away from him if he would have been like, no, I got to enforce this ticket? What do you guys think? He was pretty disrespectful when he did that too, right? Because he was cool. They rolled down the window. He said what he was pulling him over for. I would have been respectful because I'm the governor and I'm glad that this guy's doing his job. So if you guys, let me know what you think. If you would have still given the governor a ticket, I want to see thumbs up. I want to see if you're going to push it to the limit. If you would have given him that ticket for running through that red light, give me that thumbs up. If you guys would have did the same thing and been like, I want to keep my job. I ain't messing around with him. Thumbs down. Whatever you guys got to say about it, I'll make sure that we read that too. But if you would have still given him the ticket, give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't, thumbs down. Let me see. Okay, Tony says he would have still gave him the ticket. Jay Wood says should have wrote the warning ticket. T. Mitch got to get a thumbs up. Come on, you guys, up and down. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know. Would you have given the governor a ticket? How many of you guys would have been scared for your job, though? You think you probably would have got fired for that, Miss Keisha? Maybe Jelena, maybe Mary Tanner. If I have done it, I'd have got a ticket. That was running a light, y'all. He named what he did. Please pay attention. He said what he did, and he did say, Tony, he did say you ran that red light, and then he was like, and just got up out of there. Merc 336 says he would have gave him the ticket. Teddy would have gave him the ticket too. Who else? Miss Swanza. It would be a lawsuit if he got fired for upholding the law. Look at Scooter said he should have pushed it, should have did it, right? I would have only given him a ticket if I was ready to quit that job. Look at that, thumbs down. Brian said, I'm keeping my job. Go and get up out of there, Governor, because I know what you're gonna do. Governor, you're gonna call a sergeant, lieutenant. I might get you might get a ticket from me, but that'll probably be the last ticket I write. Let's keep on going. You guys stand behind your principles. If you're led, fire me, lawsuit. I'm probably not getting paid much. Audrey, so true, scary for us all. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's see what's going on over here. We got this Frisco man who's been sentenced for this machete tizak, yo. I'm talking about slice and dice. He got busy on this dude. The sad part about it is this man was inside of a mosque, and all he was doing was saying his prayers. He was inside of the mosque in Frisco saying his prayers, and all of a sudden somebody came up behind him with a machete and had the nerve to start while his head was down and while he was praying. One of the most scariest things that you could ever fear for yourself. You're in a place by yourself. You're the only one praying. You don't even know nobody's walking up to you. You're on your knees and your head is down. They wait till you lift your head to check this out, you guys. I'm not going to let the whole thing play out, but check it.
The man who attacked a security guard at the Islamic Center of Frisco will spend decades in prison. Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
I'm Steve Eager. 27-year-old Malik Davis, who was staying at the center last summer when he carried out that attack. Tonight, Fox 4 obtained surveillance footage jurors watched showing how the attack started. The security guard survived the attack. Fox 4's David Santandri spoke to the district attorney about the trial. David.
You know, Steve and Heather, we have edited out some graphic portions of this video, but what's remaining is still difficult to watch. This security guard was on his knees praying, when out of nowhere, a man with a machete comes up from behind him and starts attacking him, and we still don't know why.
And, of course, he comes up behind the security guard when the security guard is in a prayer position.
Newly released surveillance footage.
Yeah, and I could have let it keep going, too, because they let it keep going. They let it keep going. I could have did the same thing, but I'm not. I'm going to just probably come over here to this part and show you guys when he was like...
A security guard in the middle of...
And then caught him again and hit him 2 more times when he was on the ground. And then the security guard lost his pow. He picks it up.
Prayer was attacked by a man...
Yeah, I slipped up. I couldn't catch it in time for that one, but a couple of them. Yeah, y'all, yeah. And his pow went on the ground.
They need to be able to feel safe. They need to be able to feel like they can worship freely.
Collin County District Attorney Greg Willis sat down with Fox 4 Tuesday afternoon to discuss the jury conviction and 50-year sentence of Malik Charles Anthony Davis.
It is disturbing, and we can't have that in Collin County. We don't put up with that. We're a law and order community.
Davis, who was homeless, had been attending the Islamic Center of Frisco.
Perhaps to get on his feet.
Prosecutors believe he was in the process of converting to Islam, but for unknown reasons, chose to attack an unsuspecting security guard on June 7th, 2025.
Well, there's a lot that we don't know. But
what the DA's office does know is seen on video. Davis arriving at the mosque wearing a black hoodie. Later, seen in the back of a prayer room for about an hour. Once alone, Davis changes into a different outfit. He then walks throughout the mosque, eventually creeping behind the security guard who's on his knees praying. The guard... up. A different camera shows the victim running away while Davis slowly walks back toward a locker room. He makes it outside around the time an officer arrives, and more officers follow as Davis is arrested.
A violent, random, unprovoked attack.
Davis, who is 27 years old, did not testify during his trial.
He chose not to testify. He chose never to explain why he did what he did.
So while we do not know Davis's motive,
whoa,
prosecutors are grateful for clear-cut video leading to a 50-year prison sentence.
And it just takes a lot of the doubt away.
So again, the security guard survived that attack. He had several lacerations, and I'm told that Again, while he survived, he's still somewhat recovering from some of those injuries.
He what?
The man who attacked a security guard at the Islamic Center of Frisco will spend decades.
You're right about that, Jillian. He was scoping that place out. I want to pray for the man and the security guard, and I'm hoping that he's healing up. They said that he's still, even to this day, a couple of years later, he's still healing up and trying to get through that with his body, not giving him, he can't use the same muscles the same way. He's probably healed up physically, but when it comes down to certain parts, range of motion, certain things, a lot of his body and his muscles were really damaged by that attack right there. So he's never going to be 100%, you guys. He says he gets pain, he suffers from a lot of pain and things like that as well. I like to pray for him so that the pain can subside. Let him try to get back as much mobility as possible so that he can be able to live the rest of his life as comfortable as he's supposed to. I want to pray for all security people too, because they get overlooked, not just police officers, but also security. Can't really do nothing with that microphone, with that walkie-talkie. And if you don't got that gun, that GUN drawn right, you're going to get caught up. Amen. A lot of them don't like to pull their weapons too, because once they do and something happens, they're going to be liable for it. And the crazy thing about this case is he was completely blindsided from the back, like out of nowhere. That's the sad part about it. Dude came up out of nowhere and just started attacking him. Crazy. Let's keep on moving forward now. We got to get on over to some scamming now. I want you guys to be careful about this. I want you to speak to your elderly family members, your grandparents, if you still got them, real talk, great-grandparents, and also those great aunts and great uncles. We got a situation coming up now with the scammers are stealing millions with a new gold bar scam against the elderly. That's right, you guys. They're doing it with gold bars, making them go buy stuff. And let me just show you how they're doing it. Check this out. Let's get into it this real quick. I'm going to let you see what's going on in Long Island. Come on, you guys, let's double tap that screen and get those likes up, because yes, if you guys are able to get those likes up to 300 today, you will be receiving merch. You're going to be receiving 6 of the Our Bottom Line keychains, as well as 6 of the Our Bottom Line decals. All of this stuff, yes, is available right there up under me if you just want to go pick it up. I think this is about $6.99 or $5.99. This is about $3.99. Everybody else, they're at like $10.99, $11.99. And they're at about $5 or $6 for a decal. I can't do it. I don't rip my people off. If I make 50 cents off of it, and if we just get the shipping, we're good, because the impressions and you guys having the merch is more important than profit to me. Let's keep on moving forward. Let's go. Try to get over to that 300 mark so I can send you guys that merch out.
Long Island scammers are preying on the elderly. They are using an elaborate gold bar scam to steal money. Good Day's Jody Goldberg has what you need to know so you don't become a victim.
Nice dress.
The scams are on the rise, and the scammers, according to officials, are consistent and calculated. Now, warning signs like this one will be posted inside gold dealers after scammers allegedly stole more than $3 million from victims here in Suffolk County this year alone. And with gold now selling for about $4,000 an ounce, investigators say the scam is only gaining momentum. It usually starts with a phone call, text, email, or computer pop-up, and from there, scammers spend hours or even days building trust and convincing victims their life savings are in danger.
Yeah, don't even answer that, Jolena. When they say you bought $700 in Bitcoin, they want you to follow up so you can, now they got you. Once you follow up, they got you. So trust me, you don't want to do that.
Often posing as government officials, bank employees, financial advisors, or computer tech support. All red flags. Something isn't right.
They will persuade the victim to withdraw large sums of money to purchase gold bars or other precious metal.
Look at that. Somebody tried to call my mother last night trying to scam her, says Scooter.
They will tell the victims they need to protect their gold in a safe or protected location. And of course, that safe or protected location is the one that the scammers propose in order to steal the victim's hard-earned money.
Now, county lawmakers just proposed legislation that would require businesses, like I mentioned, to post warning signs, create a 48-hour waiting period for first-time purchases of more than $50,000 in gold, and require dealers to ask additional questions when customers over the age of 60 make large purchases.
I actually like that, because they're getting so elaborate now. They'll be like, you know what, don't talk to anybody about this, because the people that yesterday they said don't talk to the people in the bank, because the people in the bank are probably trying to steal. That's why we're trying to get your money out of the bank. They will tell you all sorts of elaborate stories to cover all of this stuff. The prevention, they got a whole nother thing. Once they figure it out, okay, so now we're gonna do this. We're gonna flip the scam to this. The same way people can think good to do good, there's scammers out there thinking of how to flip the game to get the money right back.
Investigators say these scammers are pro manipulators who demand secrecy and pressure victims to act quickly before they even have a chance to speak with family or think things through.
If somebody asks you to liquidate your assets and buy gold, it's always a scam. Every single time it's a scam.
Now officials are warning people to never click on suspicious links, and if something doesn't seem...
Hey Scooter, the next time you do something like that where you say my mom is lucky, smart, but I got the phone number and I had a very fun phone call and it made me laugh, how about recording that phone call and putting it up on Discord or Our Bottom Line so we can hear it? How about that? Let's keep on going.
right. They say it probably isn't. In Hop on Long Island, Jody Goldberg, Good Day New York.
That'll be something that we'll love to see. Like Scooter be like, yo guys, look at this scammer tried to get over on me. I got the audio right here where I caught him out there. We'd like to see that too. So you got to get on over to the Discord, Our Bottom Line, one of the best Discords, one of the best shows, places on channels on Discord. That's because it does not stop. You guys see the chat and everything going on here? Go over to Discord, same thing. Chat does not end, and family still stays in the same place. But you guys, be careful about those scams. Don't even call those numbers back. Trust me, I know you might want to entertain them, but don't even play around with them like that, because sometimes that's all they need. Another thing that they got going on is they try to get your information as much as they can, then they call you acting like they're from the bank, because when they tell you so much information about yourself, that's when you kind of open up and feel like, oh, wait a minute, this might be okay on the up and up. Let's keep on moving forward. I'm trying to keep you guys okay when it comes down to the scammers. Let's get on over, because now we got some worldwide situations that's actually on our header. How many of you guys looking to ever buy a home? Anybody here would ever think about the American dream? I want to know by thumbs up. How many people here ever would think about buying their own home? We know you got your own home, Sam, and you're a good guy for having one of the good ones and one of the lucky ones. If you have your own home, or you would like to buy a home in the United States of America, let me see those thumbs up. I want to know how many people here would be thinking about the American dream. You know, the home, white picket fence, 2.5 children and the dog. Let me know, you guys. Let's double tap that screen. Let me get a thumbs up if anybody here would think about buying a home, purchasing a home, if that was ever on your thoughts. Or if you're not really a home buyer, go ahead and do the thumbs down. Maybe you like to rent, you'd rather stay, on the renter side of it, not take on the responsibilities. Let us know. But if you ever thought about having your home, let me know. And if you already have one as well, let us know too. Already have one, Miss Wanza, that's great for you. We're happy to hear about that. Merck thought the same thing, Yolanda. Seems like everybody here likes to work, get monetary, do what we gotta do, earn our place so that our families can be safe. Scooter Ginger, okay, wait a minute, want my own backyard. I'm not mad at your liberty. Want your own backyard, right? At least a little place carved out where your kids can be safe. You know what I'm saying? Where they can hang out and just have somewhere to be. Well, guess what, you guys? Like I said, $440,000 could be the starting asking price for nowadays. Check this out. Let's go.
Almost 1,800 square feet, which is great.
29-year-old Jake Bradarzen is searching for his first home in Fair Lawn, New Jersey. He's been living with his parents to save money.
It's like discouraging because it just feels like the prices are constantly going up, the interest rates are going up, and it's like you just feel like you can't afford anything.
The median price of an existing home in the U.S. reached a record high last month, now over $440,000. It's part of the nation's ongoing affordability crisis, exacerbated by the war with Iran, economists say, which has triggered a rise in inflation. Inflation has also helped push up mortgage
So sorry, Mary Tanner.
rates. The average rate on a 30-year mortgage now nearly 6.5%.
You see this, man? Like, look at the rates out here.
All of it playing out with too few houses on the market.
We really need to see about 30% more inventory to truly balance the market condition.
Lawrence Yoon is the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors.
For most people, a very large concentration of their budget is toward housing. And consequently, housing is a major factor in the broader affordability picture.
Realtor Nita Colligan is trying to help first-time homebuyers navigate this turbulent market.
I feel so sorry for so many buyers, who are out there overpaying in their mind for a house. But look, it's up to the buyers what a house is worth.
Experts say home buyers should manage their expectations and look for homes that are within or below their budgets so that they can trade up or build up later on. Allie Bauman, CBS News, New York.
Let's go, you guys. Let's go.
So the house is almost
I told you.
1,800 square feet,
Now,
which is great.
as we see, when the demand is high, prices go up. When the demand is high, prices go up. And then you got all sorts of things being done, like what I told you about earlier. I don't mind, and I think it's okay. I think it's actually good that the people are finding somewhere to live out of this parking lot. But I just really have concerns about the police and like if they got somewhere to, I mean, they can park on the street, whatever. But I don't think that taking things away from the cops is the answer. And I'm not sure. How about some of these office buildings that you guys just got parked up with nothing going on? This way we ain't got to build nothing. Let's go. Let's keep on going.
Plans to turn an NYPD parking lot in the East Village into a housing development. It will include 131 affordable units. Renderings released by City Hall show what it plans for an address at 324 East 5th Street. It will also include a senior center, community space, and parking facilities. 30% of the units will be reserved for formerly homeless New Yorkers, with the nonprofit organization Housing Works providing on-site supportive services. There will also be landscape terraces, green roofs, and all-electric building systems.
What do you guys think about that? I don't know. I don't have too much to say about it. I mean, it looks like a nice place. They said affordable, having the amount of 30% of homeless people, whatever, with services. That's the way to get the other part of it to go. But it does look pretty high end to me, especially when it's downtown there. Let's see if this thing actually comes to fruition. Let's keep on going, you guys. These guys are okay with the people paying top dollar for a cubicle. Yeah, that's what they're really going to do. Affordable. What's affordable, Mark? What are they going to call affordable? Good question, right? What's affordable? Let's keep on going over to Georgia. We got a boy. Oh, boy. Why? 2 years old. Lost his life in a Kissimmee apartment complex powwowing. Yes, Kissimmee, you guys got some answers. You guys got some questions that need to be answered. What's going on with this 2-year-old?
This morning, a child is dead after a shooting in Kissimmee.
Just a heartbreaking story to wake up to on a Monday. Osceola County deputies say it actually happened, though, on Sunday afternoon.
And Amanda McKenzie is joining us with the very latest.
We have learned that it was a 2-year-old boy from Georgia who died. Right now, there are no arrests or word on any suspects. This all happened yesterday afternoon here at this gated apartment complex off of Scrapbook Street. The 911 calls came in Osceola County just before 4 o'clock on Sunday with reports of a child shot. First responders quickly rushed the child to the Arnold Palmer Hospital, where the child died. For hours, deputies' vehicles lined the apartment complex's parking lot, where crime scene tape blocked off portions of the investigation. Detectives tell us they are working to piece together exactly what happened. The sheriff's office says this was an isolated incident and that there is no threat to the community. This morning at 11 o'clock, Osceola County Sheriff Chris Blackman will be speaking about the shooting. Fox 35 will be there to bring you the latest. Reporting in Osceola County, Amanda McKenzie, Fox 35 News.
And that was Osceola County, and that was a 2-year-old, right? That was Osceola, and yes, we definitely gonna do the prayer. We definitely gonna do it, but the sad part about it is we gotta do two at the same time. We gotta do it, you guys. I don't make the news, we cover it. And when the stories that we find important, we put them up. Got another situation, yes, we're gonna pray for the Osceola boy that was 2 years old. Got another situation in the Bronx. No, I do not feel like singing a New York song with this one. Situation is terrible. 39-year-old woman, Julia Anderson, pow, lost her life in the Bronx. And of course, the NYPD is looking for the suspect. Let's keep on going, you guys. 39 years old. Beautiful.
Breaking news, a woman is shot and killed in the Bronx. Now police are searching for the gunman. Investigators have identified the victim as 39-year-old Julia Anderson. Officers responding to a 911 call of an assault found Anderson on Murdoch Avenue in the Wakefield section just before midnight. Police say she had been shot multiple times. Anderson was rushed to Jacoby Hospital but could not be saved. Breaking news.
39 years old, you guys. So yes, we're praying for both of them. We're praying for the little 2-year-old boy that lost his life in Osceola. We're also praying for Julia Anderson from New York in the Bronx. We want to pray that their souls rest in peace. We would like to pray for their families as well as their friends throughout these tragic times. And we're hoping that justification comes out and we find more about these cases, as we will be following up with both of them. We want to pray for the family members as well as anybody investigating to give them a clear clarity of where they can find these leads. And we're praying that the family gets energy and the strength to go through this tragic time. Father God, we ask that today. Amen. Let's keep on moving forward, you guys. Let's go. Let's go. We got to get on over to Orlando. We got another situation where it's going on. This is Operation Silver Spur that resulted in over 126 arrests. Come on, you guys, let's go see what's going on with Operation Silver Spur and how this went down. Let's double tap that screen and get those likes up if you appreciate the content, because of course, like I told you guys, we always try to make sure everybody's straight. How we're going to do that today is we're going to be giving away 6-hour bottom line keychains as well as 6-hour bottom line decals. If we can get to that 300 like mark. That's those 3 dots right there. You hit that, get it to like, and yes, you're going to get 6 of these as well as 6 decals. All you guys got to do is email me at bridgethisllc@gmail.com, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Let me know where you want the merch to go, and I'll send it out. But we got to get those 300 likes in order to make it worth it. Let's go.
Living in Osceola County, let Operation Silver Spur be your warning. If you violate the law, hide a phone, conceal a social media account, or attempt to disappear, we will do everything we can in our power legally to find you and put you in jail.
That's right. So if you are on the registered list, if you are, got locked up for something, don't think that you're not going to be able to keep yourself going over in Osceola. They're not playing. Check this out.
A warning from the Osceola County Sheriff after more than 100 people were arrested during Operation Silver Spur. Deputies and U.S. Marshals made sure registered sex offenders were following the law. That is our big story at 5:30. They focused on verifying addresses, inspecting offenders both on and off probation, and reviewing registration records.
And they ended up arresting 126 people. Fox 35's investigative reporter Marie Edinger exclusively went along with U.S. Marshals when they hit the streets.
The laws are the law, and Osceola is going to hold you to it.
That's the message the U.S. Marshals and Osceola County Sheriff's deputies are sending to sex offenders.
The registration laws in Florida are no joke.
This is
The registration laws in Florida are no joke.
Operation Silver Spur.
Sheriff's Office.
The Marshals and Osceola deputies served 3 warrants while we were with them, all for men who've been placed on the sex offender registry for crimes against children. Each of them failed to comply with registry requirements, meaning they're facing new felonies. It's a job that can turn dangerous at any time.
Don't do anything.
Oh, he got caught for downloading CP. You saw that one right there. Thank you so much over there, Clifton Kelly, for becoming a member, getting that glove up. We appreciate you, Clifton. Let's keep on going. Let's go.
That they can to avoid going back.
They do a debrief of each target before heading out to make an arrest.
It's going to be Osceola Original.
Trying to communicate about every contingency.
Long driveway. So as soon as you see the house, let's roll right up. Just get in there.
And making sure they know what they're up against.
Rootless battery upon a child between 12 and 15 years of age.
The registry violations that led to these warrants may sound really technical. Things like reporting employer information to the probation office, but not the sheriff's office. Not telling the correct names of your social media accounts, or reporting that you bought a new car, but never filling out the license plate number. To these law enforcement officers, crimes like that have specific names and felony charges.
Providing false information, a vehicle violation, and perjury.
Serving warrants was just one part part of the operation. The other part was compliance checks.
They're trying to hide their car and their identity so that when they start to go out there looking to do stuff, they don't get registered when a police officer put their license plate number in. We're not stupid. We see what they're doing, and the police see it too.
Confirming the person's living where they say they live, driving the car they say they drive.
We'll go out there and make eye contact with them.
Some of that went smoothly, going to someone's house for a quick chat and checking them off the list. Some meant wandering through a homeless camp in the woods on a 93-degree day, asking whether anyone's seen a particular sex offender.
I've come out to do address checks on him several times. At nighttime and in the daytime, he's never here.
I talked with the marshals about why things like that.
I don't understand how they can even be out in the streets if they don't got no home. Normally, they don't even let you out. You got to have an address. So that's another thing that's sketchy right there. But I'm glad that they caught all 126 of them, whatever. Put them through the ringer, especially if they did something in the past, to make sure that our children are safe out here. And if they found 126, Lord knows how many more there is. Let's go ahead and give the Osceola Sheriff's Department, everybody that has to do with anything that has to do with the 6 offender department. We want to show you guys massive love and support, and thank you for everything that you do, because that's one less child being harmed. Amen. Let's keep going, you guys. We got to get on over to Hialeah, where this mother, she don't get it. We talking about saving the children and keeping them out of harm's way. When she does something so stupid, she might as well be going back to the Samuel L. Jackson movie. What's the one where Samuel L. Jackson tied the girl up? You know what I'm talking about. This one here was her own mother. Let's get on over to Hialeah. That's right, her mother's been accused of chaining her 13-year-old daughter to a fence in Hialeah. Left her clothes out there and everything. Now what if some creepo would have came up? Let's go, you guys. Luckily, she got locked up and she don't need to get out. And don't watch your head. Matter of fact, you need to take the hit on the head for this one, because I don't know what type of mother or person that call herself a mother would do this.
Disturbing case of child abuse, landing a mother behind bars.
She's accused of chaining her own daughter to a metal fence in the scorching heat. Let's get...
Now, you guys, I told you a couple of months ago that we're going to be able to make up anything in our heads, and it's going to be news, or you can probably Google it, and you're going to see that it already happened. This is one of those times. I feel like I'm living in Grand Theft Auto right now.
Right over Local 10's Leanne Motorhome. Live in Hialeah,
Black Snake Moan.
She made to police. Leanne.
We should tell you that according to police, this child is now okay, but a judge ordered this mother stay away from her daughter after what police say she did.
How the judge gonna order the mother to stay away from her own daughter? This is crazy.
34-year-old Yashira Maldonado faces 2 charges of child abuse without great bodily harm. Hialeah police say she chained her 13-year-old daughter to a fence and left her out in the sweltering hot sun for nearly an hour.
That's very disturbing.
Neighbors were stunned to learn what happened. Investigators say it was Saturday just after 9 a.m. Maldonado came to this Hialeah home on the 300 block of West 63rd Street where her mother rents an efficiency. Video from a neighbor's home taken around the same time that morning shows someone walking near the driveway. Police say Maldonado wrapped a chain around her daughter's waist and drove away, then texted her mother, quote, "I just lost my job." The child was left with a clear backpack allegedly containing clothing, diapers, wipes, and medication, but no food or water. Police say Maldonado put her phone on silent and went home to her apartment on the 1100 block of West 28th Street, where she laid down and watched TV.
So she dropped her daughter off, left her outside. I guess she's some sort of an invalid, left her with diapers and clothes, chained up to a fence, went back home, and started watching a movie.
Maldonado's mother told police she didn't see the girl.
Who that right there? Scooter Ginger says, I want to fight hearing this. Yeah.
Until she went outside, struggled to free her, then went to Maldonado's home to beg her to free her child.
Now, you would never think somebody that looked like that. You'd be like, oh, she's probably a good mother. Oh, yeah, you think that, right? You think that she's a good lady, you guys? Look like a good mother to you, huh? What you think now that you see the story?
It was then the child's grandmother called police, who freed the girl at around 10 a.m. No one came to the door at Maldonado's apartment. This neighbor says she had seen Maldonado and her daughter before and observed police at the apartment over the weekend. Maldonado allegedly told police, quote, she knows what she did looks bad and is wrong. The defendant said she was overwhelmed with the care of the victim and wanted a break.
Eso es algo aberrante, eso tiene que ser castigado, por supuesto, porque no a un niño no se le hace eso y mucho menos.
You don't do that to a child, especially to much less to a child with
una niña que tiene condiciones
special needs.
Especiales.
And that neighbor made reference to the girl having special needs or being disabled. Hialeah police would not confirm those details, but Maldonado was able to leave jail after posting a $10,000 bond and was also ordered to stay away from her daughter. We're live in Hialeah. I'm Leanne Morejon, Local 10 News.
Hey, Sylvia, I'm saying it for you because I know you wanted to be said. You put it up there a couple of times and you did it respectfully. You can look up just in your neighborhood for the number 6 offenders in California, New York, Delaware, Maine, anywhere, to be honest with you. Let me put a little bit on top of that for you, Sylvia. They have to register or they have to leave, then they ask the community. Come on, you guys, let's go. You got to check out the registries. There's apps out there as well to let you guys know where these number 6 offenders are. And Winter Rising says, y'all don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. We're here every single morning at 6 a.m. Good one, Winter. Love that one.
So disturbing. Okay, Leanne, thank you.
Down to it.
Yeah, let's keep on moving forward. And I didn't think of that stuff until you guys said it. One person said maybe that little girl is a terror. Maybe she's a terror. Maybe she's hard to deal with. Maybe she throws her food. Could be all of that. Maybe the mother just couldn't deal with any more of it, you guys. Could you? I don't know. We all don't know how far people can take things. Thank you guys so much for the jewels, and let's keep on moving forward because now we got to get on over to East Hollywood. But guess what? It's not like a regular good thing going on in East Hollywood. Told you we get news from everywhere. It's the takeover going on. They took over an abandoned property in Los Angeles, Hollywood, and you know what happens when they take over properties? They run them down, and after they finish with them, just like Goodfellas say, they light a match. And it makes it hard for all of the other people that live in the neighborhood or all the other property owners.
Yeah, with a house fire allegedly sparked by squatters, now it's become a dumping ground in the East Hollywood community. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf is there live with the story you'll only see on Fox. Matthew.
Well, Christine, this is what's left of that burned out property. It's a mess. It looks like it's hardly been touched in these 4 months, except for those dropping trash off, and now squatters are moving in.
Well, this was my dining area.
An exclusive look inside what's left of a family's home destroyed by fire.
They trespassing paid this.
Now repeatedly taken over by squatters.
I have to constantly come and keep people out, and I even got threatened today that I was gonna get jumped because this isn't my home.
Wait, these people are threatening you at your own burned down house?
Yeah, they don't want me to come in.
Cell phone video from Monday appears to show squatters walking away.
Someone bring me today.
Leaving a nitrous oxide box on the side, graffiti, trash, and on the street, used condoms.
People trespassing property. Today we have a gangs people here. Homelessness and people like that were the cause of my home being burnt. You know, and to see that the city still doesn't do anything and no one really cares.
4 months ago, a huge fire ripped through Pastor Juan Galisa's home.
No, that's not what she's trying to say, Scooter. He's saying you can take the damn kid to a fire station if you don't want it anymore. That's the right way to release a child to a fire station because fire stations actually accept kids, abandoned children. And if you feel like you can't handle your kids anymore, you can go to the fire station before resorting to doing something like what she did, is what they're trying to explain. Thanks, Scooter.
Killing their 3 dogs.
Everything was here gone.
They spent months warning the city about squatters living at the abandoned property next door, the same property where the fire is believed to have started. Now they say the same problems have returned.
People come and dumping, people sleep there, they have sex there, so whatever they want.
The family's property is locked up, but the abandoned one next door is wide open, making it easy for vandals to get in.
They say they don't know who's the owner. Can you believe that? The city doesn't know who's the owner.
The fire, just the beginning of a painful 4 months for this family, now still trying to protect what's left of their home.
I just want to do something. Let if they don't find the owner, send someone to close the property.
Terrible right there, you guys. I don't know what he's going to do. I guess he's going to try to rebuild or clean all that out of there, but he can't do that when them squatters are still keep on coming up on his property. That's crazy right there. Man worked real hard. Audrey, God bless you every day. Boogotti, no political affiliation at all. That's right, Liberty. What else you got over here? Much love to all of you guys. I have to work this morning. Okay, see you later, but guess what? We got you locked and loaded unless you want to see these bison right here. I'm not talking about M. Bison from the video game, no. We're going over to Yellowstone, where a real serious stampede happened in Yellowstone on this bridge with extra bison footage. Let's go, you guys. Those are bison. And if you know what I know, you better not get close to that bison because they can send you flying like an eagle, like that old man yesterday that we saw.
Wow, that is impressive.
Now, we love animals, but hold up. Let's get a close-up over here.
My goodness.
I guess they got their own road. And they done stopped all the cars. I bet you one thing. Don't go down there messing with them bison. I'm telling you, them bison don't play. Bison do not play. If anything, they catch up to you, you're going to get out of their way. The Great Migration. Yeah, you want to deal with some squatters? You want to get rid of some squatters? Here you go. Ask them to come through for about 5-10 minutes. You might not have no furniture left, but I guarantee you won't have no squatters in your house neither. And I hope you guys are not looking for no audio, because bison don't talk. You want to get rid of some squatters? Send the bison through. That's how you do it. Baby bison, junior bison, cubs, yeah, send them all through the crib. Send them all through. You won't have no furniture at all. Send them all through the crib. Open the door. Get on in there, y'all. Yeah, that'd be crazy. Somebody said buffalo meat tastes good. I thought they were extinct. I didn't. I saw one lift somebody up off the ground yesterday about 10 feet in the air, and he weighed at least about 200 pounds. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. We got to get on over to New York, and if I can make it there, I'll make it bum bum. Anywhere, it's up to you. New York, New York. Now, before the jab, I had came up with an idea called the sub glove. It's a glove that you put on your hand before you go in the subway if you don't want to get chemicals and all of that crap on your hands. It was going to be available at newsstands and places like that. I wanted to make it affordable so every single person could basically have one. And guess what happened? All my friends, all my buddies thought it was a joke, right? The sub glove. Next thing you know, 2 years later, what happened? COVID. Boom, bunch of people getting the jab. If I would have had my glove out, I probably wouldn't even be here right now. I'd be just living in the lap of luxury. But you know what? That goes to show you, when you have an idea, push it through as far as you can get it and don't listen to people, especially if it's not their dream. Now check this out. We got another situation over here where there was a confrontation going on between these two people in the Bronx. Why do I bring that up? Because I also said that I need to sell vests. Because in New York, it is illegal. Yes, in certain other places too. It's illegal to have a BP. That's a bulletproof vest. But there are armor-proof vests. There are vests that have certain types of metals that prevent you from being stills nabbed and all types of things like that. So I said to myself, I found a connection to get these vests. Protection. I said, you know what? People might really need to start buying these vests. I put them up on my website. I had them up there for about 6 months. Didn't even get one single sale. Took them down, said that's probably not a good idea. Now all of a sudden, what's going on? A lot of stills nabbings going on. And I was saying to myself, maybe I should bring those vests back, but I don't know if people are going to appreciate it. Situation in New York could have probably been prevented if this guy would have had on one of my vests. He got stills nabbed. Yeah, come on.
Yes, Kelly, within the last few hours, we saw several police cars who were patrolling this area, collecting evidence, of course, at...
Thank you so much, Lip 55. But people, when you have an idea, oh, people are, that's stupid. You shouldn't do that. Why would you want to do that? Look at 55. Subway riders need a vest every day. Why the hell did they outlaw BP vest? That's crazy. That's right, Brad Pitt. It was a knife-proof vest. That's what it was. A certain type of metal vest that it would entrap the blade inside of it, so it wouldn't be able to get through. Those were the ones that I was selling. It's so ridiculous that they outlaw something that is made for defense without causing harm. You can get a year for having a BP. I'm dead serious. Okay, like your suit, I just noticed it. The color looks well on you. Thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. There you go, Brad. You know what I'm talking about. Some of them have Kevlar, and some of them are that other material that they use in the spaceship, if I'm not mistaken. That mesh material, that it's like wire mesh. Probably the same thing. Is it fiber? Carbon fiber, some sort of carbon fiber.
As you continue the search for the group of people involved, we're just a few feet away from where the stabbing took place on the corner of East 183rd Street and Grand Concourse. Police say it all began with a verbal argument between the 46-year-old man and the group of people.
Don't it always?
He was sent to St. Barnabas Hospital, but did not survive. Authorities have not yet released
the one man against a group of people.
His name, waiting to notify his family first. Now, we did get a chance to speak with a witness who says he was here in the early morning hours and saw the entire attack unfold.
10 nights, yeah. The fight one guy, he come from party last night. After that, one guy got sick. No, one guy got nice happened.
Now, that same witness says he saw the group of people, leave the scene of driving with a car after that stabbing took place. No arrests have been made at this time, but police are continuing to investigate.
That's why. That's because New York police are after the fact. ATF, totally different abbreviations over here. Also, we don't have that many police, so they don't patrol that much. So Boogotti was complaining earlier about that apartment complex, about that parking lot becoming an apartment complex, because that's actually where the police park. The ones that do actually do police work. So if you got a police headquarters with no parking lot, how that's gonna go? I gotta tell you, maybe that's gonna be good for less crime in that neighborhood being so close to that precinct, but I'm not so sure about that if you know anything about Fort Greene. Fort Greene projects, baby. Precinct right there, projects right here on the corner. I'm coming out of the train station one day, Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Pow, pow, right on the corner. Boom, 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 boom. Dude right there. I see the police. I'm like, yo, you know what he said to me? We don't cover that sector, and kept it walking. I'm not playing with you. I'm telling you guys the truth.
Reporting live in Fordham Heights, Sam Israel, News.
Yeah, man, it's not a game out in these streets. If you're lucky to make it a certain age in this city, I'm telling you it's real. And don't be out there late at night for nothing, talking about you going out to go to eat. Nah, man, the freaks come out and the freaks come out, especially now. They hungry, it's hot, and they broke. Ain't nobody got this no more. No more compassion. They want the money. They don't care about nothing else. Y'all be careful out in these streets. I'm not just telling you one state. I'm telling you everywhere. And don't be nervous, but just be on point. And take care of yourselves and be healthy so that you can defend yourself. And I'm talking about on the streets as well as your immune systems, guys. Let's get on over here and keep on doing more work, because we got another situation over here where Jacob Bickelhop says that, and his wife, the wife of Jacob Bickelhop, says she's lucky to be alive. She also says that she's worried that her husband is going to get out of jail, because the stuff that he did to her was pretty bad. I'm talking about gruesome, you guys. Stuff that I would never even think that somebody would do. Now, he's supposed to be a star celebrity chef who's been charged in this brutal beating of his own wife. Come on, you guys, let's go. Let's see what's going on with this situation right here. Let's double tap that screen, get those likes up. We got much more to get into. Let's get it.
Yep, 25 News exclusive. For the first time, the wife of Michelin star chef Jacob Bickelhop is speaking publicly after prosecutors.
Now, he ain't no Gordon Ramsay, but it seemed like he got a lot of bad attitude with him.
Say he nearly beat her to death. Just hours after a judge denied Bickelhop's request for pretrial release, Nadia Bickelhop sat down exclusively with investigative reporter Terry Parker, who is joining us now.
Terry, I know she told you about the devastating injuries she still lives with. Why she's terrified he'll get out of jail one day.
That's right, Todd and Tiffany. Today was the first time Nadia Bickelhop had seen her husband since police say he brutally beat her inside their West Palm Beach home
a year ago. She survived a brain bleed, spent 2 weeks in a coma, and still has part of her skull missing. Tonight, she's sharing her story for the first time.
Yep, so he was kicking me, punching me, you name it, he did it, and I am very lucky and very grateful to be alive.
She almost wasn't. Nadia Bickelhop is slowly recovering from an attack by her star chef husband that prosecutors say nearly killed her inside the West Palm Beach home a year ago. Today, after 5 brain surgeries, she still has part of her skull missing. Next month, surgeons will implant a custom 3D printed section of skull.
Yes, I've done 5 surgeries already. Yeah, and then I have to have at least 1 more.
Nadia says Jacob Bickelhop attacked her after she confronted him about spending the night at a strip club. After years of sobriety, she says he relapsed over the stress of running their Michelin-starred restaurant, Comro.
I think he relapsed roughly, probably around a year before it culminated in this.
She escaped the house the next morning but collapsed at the airport, suffering seizures while trying to fly to Colorado. She spent 2 weeks in a coma. Now she says the attack cost her far more than her health.
It's a shame because not only did he ruin my life, he ruined his own. For what? Alcohol? Is that worth it? No.
And while Nadia lay unconscious in the hospital bed, prosecutors say Jacob Bickelhop violated a no-contact order by calling her from jail, asking for bail money.
Hi, this is Jacob again, trying to get a hold of you. Here's the deal. I know there's a lot going on and it's really bad shape. I'm going to be here for a very long time if you still choose, like, maybe a year.
I mean, he was calling me when I was in the hospital in a coma. That's a little bit more than bad shape.
But I'm not going to continue this case, forever. It needs to be resolved.
Wednesday, a judge denied Bickelhop's request for pretrial release. For Nadia, a tremendous relief for now.
Oh, terrified. Terrified.
She says she now has some regrets but doesn't want to blame herself.
Do I wish I had left? Yeah, but it's not that easy. Sometimes it's just, you go into business with your husband and then all of a sudden your entire life is intertwined and it's impossible.
And she's speaking publicly now because she hopes another woman hears her story before it's too late.
I'm not going to sit here and take it. It's not right. So it's just,
Angels, did you see that? Asking her for bail money?
It's time to get my voice back.
Yeah, you guys, and like I said, we're doing a 6 and 6 today with the merch. If you guys feel like you guys want to get some merch, let's double tap that screen. Let's see if we can get up to 300 likes today for our show. We really go in on our show and we make sure that we cover every single aspect, new trending topics. 6 and 6. 6 Our Bottom Line keychains will be coming out. Also 6 Our Bottom Line decals. If we can reach that 300 like mark. If you guys appreciate the show, and if you have not subscribed, what are you waiting for? She's alive. I know that she's here, but guess what? I always do this on purpose sometimes. I like to freeze frame things so that people can see what's going on, and I like to pray for her right now, and I pray for a full recovery. I pray that when they put the 3D printed part of the brain in, that she continues to heal and continues to get over the situations and get better. And I know it probably won't be 100% healing, but Lord, whatever you can do to step in on this precious being, this precious angel right here, I'd ask that you do such in your name, Father. We appreciate it. Amen. Let's keep on moving, you guys. Let's go. I was wondering, like, what is that thing on the side of her head? And yes, it's basically probably from all of the operations and all of the swelling. And that's probably where they're going to put that 3D part to close everything up so that she probably can, get a certain angle of her head again after getting rid of probably more drainage and swelling, which looks like it's there. Crazy, you guys, crazy. I hope nothing but the best for her as well. Let's keep on going, you guys. Let's go. We got now, what are we talking about right now? The health and wellness section. The reason I'm saying this on this health and wellness section right now, you guys, is because people who truly care about you will never do these 6 things that I'm telling you guys about. And it has nothing to do with the prior video, no. It has to do with the way that you want things to happen for yourself in life. You may be an entrepreneur. You may be out there trying to get your life together in a certain way that people know things about you and they call themselves your friend. But seems like when you guys go through certain things, they want to bring those things up. Or you may have people that just won't let you escape some things that happened in the past. You know who I'm talking about. You have a girlfriend that likes to pile things up and boom, she unloads on you. I'm not trying to say that she's not a good girlfriend, because a lot of women and people like to try to do stuff like that. But the people that really care about you, they understand. They let things go. If I'm trying to go hang out with you and I'm like, yo, you want to go hang out, Winter? Hey, yo, Jack, you want to go hang out later? And you telling me, yo, Boogotti, man, I'm kind of tired right now. I'm going to holler at you later. I'm going to say, yo, much respect. Go get your rest and take care of yourself. God bless you. I'm not going to talk about it later. Oh, I tried to go hang out with Jack, but he ain't want to blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I tried to go get a drink with, Winter, Tony, and he ain't even show. I'm not going to do nothing like that. And that's something what I'm talking about. Real people that really care about you, they just care about you, man. And one thing I want to say is this. I had a friend that he found out that somebody was about to do something to me. I found out through some other situation. I'm like, yo, what happened? They're like, yo, such and such found out that somebody was going to try to do something to you, and dude got bad. I'm talking about they did him dirty, kicked him up under the car. I'm like, for real? Like, yo. And then when I went to see my boy, he acting like nothing happened. I'm like, yeah. And then like 2 years later, I'm like, yo, somebody told me that you had a fight with such and such, and you beat him up so bad, you kicked him up under the car, bro? He's like, yeah, man, I was hanging out one day, and your name came up, and dude said that he was going to KILL you. I said, what? He said, yo, dude said he was going to get at you. Like, he said, when you don't know it, he going to try to come at you. So I ain't going to wait for him to do it. I beat the hell out of him to the point where, yeah, it was pretty bad. And I was like, damn, I didn't even know that. I ain't trying to say he should have did that, but maybe homie shouldn't have spoke so quick about what he wanted to do around the wrong people. Sometimes you're supposed to shut the hell up and just take care of what you got to do. Not being funny over here. So another thing what I want to tell you guys is about this. Real talk, and I need you to hear something that nobody ever told you before, growing up or people hurting you. What you need to know right now. They're probably not strangers. The people that actually hurt you, most of the time they're the people that are closest to you. People that rob my crib, the people that I let stay in my house. That's what I'm saying. A lot of the devil sends people through people that know you to do things. You notice when you get bad news, I hate to say it, 9 times out of 10 it's coming from somebody that love you because they know you. When somebody that knows something about you that really want to hurt you, they use information that you told them. Yo, I was down bad. I was on D-rugs or whatever like that. And then when you get caught up in an argument with them, yeah, man, but you was down bad. You know what I'm saying? Remember when you was on D-rugs and you stole such and such TV? I thought how you gonna bring that up just because of a little incident that we in right now? So you guys, we talking about health and wellness because this right here affects stress. Tell me you don't get stressed out when somebody try to do something like that. Tell me it don't aggravate you. I get a ball right here in my stomach. I'm going to tell you straight up and down, Boogotti. I get a ball right here in my stomach when they're trying to bring up old stuff that you don't even do no more, 30 years old or whatever like that, calling you by old names. Hold on a minute. That's why today's health and wellness section, you guys, I'm telling y'all straight up, this is something that we all have experienced before. We're talking about people who truly care about you. They'll never do the things that these people do. That's right, you guys. Here we go. And this is coming from Mr. No Plan A. And do me a favor. I'm not trying to be in your business, but if any one of these points hit home, go ahead and drop a sentence about some stuff that you dealt with a fake fair weather friend. Let me get one of those off real quick. How about the people that's only around when you go into the club? You know what I'm saying? When it's vacation time, when you're having a barbecue, the only time they want to really hang out is when good stuff is happening. But yo, when you having problems, yo, I'm going through something right now. They be like, yo, word, I'm going to holler at you later. That ain't your friend. A lot of times you don't realize it though, because you won't pay attention to it. Y'all know what I'm talking about. That's why I keep my circle small too. Let's keep on going, you guys. Just nothing good to say and say nothing. That's right. And another thing, you got a good idea. Oh, I don't know if that's going to work. Oh, I don't know if you're going to be able to do that. Man, get them people away from you because they're not healthy. Let's go. We're talking about health and wellness over here. And this is part of it because you can't have people in your life that's like that. Trust me, it's not going to benefit you. And the quicker you get away from them, the better your life going to be. It's like pulling weeds out of a garden. Talk to them, Sam. People who truly care about you will never do this. Mr. No Plan A is the channel. MR No Plan A. Let's get it. And tell me if you can identify with any of these things. If so, get the hell away from these people.
Before you keep scrolling, I need you to hear something that nobody ever told you growing up. The people hurting you the most right now, they are probably not strangers. They are not enemies. They are the dangerous thing in the world. Because when someone close to you is slowly breaking you down, you don't feel it like a punch. You feel it like a slow leak. One day you wake up and you are empty.
How I look in this dress? No, it look all right, but you put it on her. Oh yeah, it look good on me though, don't it? That's a hater. Get out of here.
And you don't even know when it started. But here's the thing. Real care has a signature. It leaves tracks. And the people who truly, genuinely care about you will never, not once, do the 6 things I am about to show you. The last one is the one most people never catch. And once you see it, your whole world will look different. Stay with me. This might be the most important thing you watch today. We all want the same thing. We want people around us who make us feel safe. Not just on the good days, not just when we are winning. We want people who are still there when we fall.
Right.
People who hold our secrets like something precious. People who never make us feel small. But most of us have been so confused for so long that we started calling the wrong things love. We started thinking that love meant being tolerated.
Love is not being tolerated. That's not love. Love is not being tolerated. I mean that.
That care meant being kept around only when it was convenient. That loyalty meant staying silent while someone slowly hurt us. That ends today, because I'm going to give you a clear list, a checklist you can hold up against every single person in your life. And by the end, you will know who is really in your corner and who is just standing close enough to look like they are.
Somebody said I got a bullshit O-meter at the front door. Look at Jack.
Number 1, they never make you feel bad for saying no. Picture this. You are tired. You have had a long week. Your body feels heavy and your brain is done. And someone asks you to come out, to show up, to do something you simply cannot do right now. So you say, I cannot make it tonight. I need to rest. Now,
girl, we meeting up after work. We're gonna be over here at the such and such. We're gonna be doing after work Mondays. You know what I'm saying, girl? Come on over to after work. And you know how it is. Once you get out of work and you tired, you want to go home, especially on a Monday, y'all. Tell the truth.
Now watch carefully what happens next. That moment right there tells you everything. A person who truly cares, they say, of course, take care of yourself. They do not go cold. They do not give you one-word answers for the next 3 days. They do not bring it up at dinner 2 weeks later with that look on their face. They simply respect that you are a human being with limits, and they honor those limits. But here is why this matters more than most people think. When someone punishes you for saying no, even in small, quiet ways, what they are really saying is this: your comfort matters less than my needs. And the moment you understand that, you understand why you have been feeling so drained for so long. Because you have been trained to shrink yourself, to always say yes, to always show up, to always perform, just to keep the peace. That is not friendship. That is a leash with a smile on it.
That sucks. A leash with a smile on it. If you feeling like that, they could kick the bricks, y'all.
The people who care about you understand that your no is not a rejection. It is not personal. It is just a human being taking care of themselves. And they celebrate that because they want you healthy. They want you whole.
That's right. You celebrate, you take care of yourself. And if somebody really care about you, like, yo, you say to somebody, yo, bro, I wish I could come out tonight, but I've been up 24 hours. You know, I got that other thing I'm doing at night. I'm tired. If somebody really care about you, yo, bro, no doubt, do your thing. Hit me up when we see you. And you know what I really like when I see some of my real friends that I know my friends? That's why I miss one of my buddies. Every time he saw me, I saw his face do this. He'd be like, and I see him smile like, yo, what up, E? Yo, what's good? And the reason he do that, and then he come at me and be like, yo, why come we can't hang out? That would make me feel more bad than anything because you see the light. You ever have that other friend When it's like, and as soon as you see them, yo, what's up? You know what I'm saying? You want to be with that friend, but that's why you guys can tell the difference. And all of those friends, I miss them. I don't see those friends no more. They always wind up moving far, always wind up leaving us early. The good ones, y'all. I just lost a real good friend like that.
If saying no to someone always costs you something, it is time to add up the bill, because you have been paying for far too long. Number 2, they never use your pain against you. At some point, if someone gets close enough, you will tell them something real, something you have never told many people, a fear, a wound, a mistake you are not proud of.
Yeah, man, man, listen, bro, I was fucking one day and I thought I was about to fart, man. I made a mistake and on myself. I had to go to work like that, man. I had to buy all types of underwear. Yeah, don't be telling nobody personal bit. I confided that into you. Come on, man, don't be telling nobody about the skitter days when I made a mistake.
A moment in your past that still makes your chest tight when you think about it. You share it because you trust them, because it feels safe. Now here's the test that most people never see coming.
Check it out.
What does that person do with what you gave them? A person who truly cares keeps it.
You never hear about it again. Maybe you might make a joke and they'll bring it up, but you'll never hear about it again from a real person that's your friend.
You put it somewhere safe inside them, and they never take it out to use against you. Not when they are angry, not when they feel like winning, not when the argument gets heated, and they are looking for something sharp to cut you with.
Now this is the part that I gotta say about women and relationships, because every fella in the world is gonna remember this one. You remember how that thing happened 6 months ago, and you thought it was over with? And the next thing you know, you go into the room and you going through something and y'all getting that argument or whatever. She like, yeah, you son of a something. Cause such and such and such and such 6 months ago, you did blah, blah, blah. And you over there like, 6 months ago that happened, yo. Yo, what's up with that? She couldn't let it go. Doom, doom, da, doom, doom, doom. Looks like she held on to TKO. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You guys know what I'm talking about.
They leave it alone every single time because they understand something powerful. They understand that you trusted them with something that could hurt you, and choosing to protect you, even when they are upset, is one of the deepest things a person can do. But some people are different, and you have probably met them. The kind who smile at your story when you tell it, and then when things get hard between you, they take that same story and they throw it at you like a weapon.
You know anybody like that?
Like, well, at least I am not the one who did this or who failed at that, because they know where your soft spots are.
You know how people are? Oh yeah, well, I ain't the one that doo-dooed on myself. I ain't the one that blah, blah, blah. How come you got to tell everybody in the movie theater because you mad at me for blah, blah, blah? You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing no stuff like that to your people. You know what I'm saying? Because if that's your friend no matter what, through the fair weather and through the bad weather, the good times too. Let's keep on going because there's much more.
That is not love. That is someone who was never keeping you safe. That was someone gathering information. The moment someone uses your vulnerability as ammunition, they have told you exactly who they are. Believe them, and protect yourself accordingly. Number 3, they never give you kindness with a hidden price tag. Real kindness is free. It does not come with a receipt. It does not show up later as a debt that you owe. It is given because giving it felt good, period.
No kindness with a price tag. I'll be nice to you if you do this for me, or if you walk on eggshells that way. If that's your friend, I'm gonna be nice to you regardless. You guys get what I'm saying? We're gonna be nice to each other regardless.
Period. Think about the people in your life who help you, who show up when you need them, who do things that make your life a little easier. Now ask yourself this quiet question. Have any of those people ever brought it back up? Have they ever, in a moment of tension, pulled out a list of everything they have done for you and said, after all I have given you? Because that moment, that sentence right there, tells you that what they gave you was never really free. It was a deposit, and they have been waiting for the right moment to call it in. People who truly care do not keep a receipt of their kindness. They help you move and then forget they helped you move.
And not only that, they do the same thing for you and they don't expect you to do nothing about it. People look out for each other that really care about each other. It's not even words. They don't even speak about words. I got a business partner and I'm sure that he already know, like if he goes to sit down with something, he gonna make sure that this is the best deal that he can get for both of us. And I think the same thing about him. Because we almost think alike. And if you're really friends and you really rock with somebody, you've had these conversations before. You know what your real friends really want, what they really want to talk about and what they want to do. The sad part about it is that thing I keep telling you guys about, change. I hate change, man. This is the only reason why I don't like change. Because you lose some of your friends because of change. Some of them move. Some of them pass on. Some of them, get married and change, and relationships change. So the good ones are the ones that I don't like. When you lose those good friends, because it's hard to find good people that care about you. Let's keep going, guys.
They listen to you for 3 hours and never once hold it over your head. They give and they let go of the giving. Because here is the truth. When someone keeps a record of their kindness, they are not giving you love.
It's just hard to trust anymore, Stripe. You're right.
They are building leverage. Every nice thing they do is a stone they are placing on a scale, waiting for the day they can say, "You owe me." That is not generosity. That is a long game being played with your heart.
And that's why I don't treat people like that. I call myself out. Like if I do something for somebody, I'm like, yo, it is what it is. And honestly, I would hope that somebody gonna do something for me. Like I just was raised like that. I told you how my mother was. If I bring a friend in the house, she gonna be like, what's going on with his shoes? I'm like, what you mean what's going on with his shoes? And I'm getting mad at her now because I know what she gonna do. You got about 20-something pairs of shoes in there. Get that boy a pair of shoes. Only way I'm gonna get out of that is if he can't fit them. Because he gonna get up out of there with a pair of my shoes. But she's strong as me, got enough attitude just like me, and she'll put you on your butt. But if you ever need something, she's the best friend I ever had. My mother would give you the shirt off her back and wouldn't tell nobody your business neither. Let's keep on going.
It's the prize. Kindness that comes with strings attached is not kindness. It is a contract you never agreed to sign. Number 4. They never disappear when your life stops being fun.
Oh, don't need no fair weather friends. I'll be there to the end, even through stormy weather, time and time again. You got that one friend that only call you when it's party time, only call you when they up, only call you when they see you. How about this one? You ever got that friend that when they see you post something up, or you about to go to a party or do something, that's when they hit you up? When you got something going on like a barbecue or an event, you don't see them no other time. Come on, yo guys, this is fair weather friends right here. But as soon as you're going through something where you might need $100, you might need to borrow $100, they gone.
This one will show you who is real faster than anything else. When you are glowing, when things are going well, when you are the life of the room, when you have news, when you are celebrating, there will be no shortage of people around you. Everyone loves a good time.
We love your ideas. Send an email if you have health and wellness ideas that you would like to share with us. You might see it on our next segment. Send it to bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Somebody sent me this and I got on that as well. Yeah, I didn't get this for myself. I said, you know what, that would be a good idea because we all deal with it. So why not deal with it head on and call the people out? That's one thing you guys gonna get out of me as being your friend. I love to call people out. Let me tell you one thing about people that like to call people out. They know how to fight. That's why we call people out. When you know how to throw yours, man, listen, how I look lying for what? If I'm not a Leo and if I'm out in Africa with a big old mane around my head, I ain't got no reason to be lying. I ain't scared of nobody. Straight up and down, I call it as I see it.
Everyone wants to be near something bright, but then life does what life always does. It gets hard. You go through a loss, you lose your job, you fall apart for a while. You go quiet. You stop being fun to be around because there is nothing fun happening. Watch who stays. The people who truly...
Oh, you don't work at the McDonald's no more where we can get free burgers? Or you don't work at the movie theater no more where you can get us in? Or you can't get us the VIP no more? Y'all have friends like that. Come on, stop it. Or they used to say my name from the company. Yo, such and such from over here. Like they'll be like, let me give you a perfect example. I'm gonna give you a job real quick. Liberty from Sprint. Jolena from Nextel. King Fire from the NTA. That's how people really categorize people in their head if they're on that business side of it. They don't look at it like Tiffany Watson or Andrew Jacobs. They don't give you your name. They say such and such and what company you work for. And if you stop working for that company and they can't say that no more, you're not going to be able to be down with the crowd. You guys know what I'm talking about. I used to be such and such from academics, such and such from Snoop Dogg clothing. As soon as I didn't have no job in between that was just my name. And everybody was like, woo, get away from him. He's whack juice. Everybody don't want to, as soon as you go deal with a big company, oh, you over at such and such now. You guys know what I'm talking about. Come on.
Really care do not need you to entertain them. They are not there for the show. They sit with you in the silence. They come over and they do not try to fix everything or say the right thing. They just stay. Their presence says, you are not too much. You are not a burden. I am here. There is a word for people who...
A friend like that, man, listen, I give him everything. I give him the shirt off my back because it ain't even about money. I keep on telling people that. And I tell women that too. If somebody really loves you, a man really loves you, stop asking for money. You actually own his pockets. If you really think about it. If he loves you, that's your man, and you're really in a relationship and ain't nobody else faltering in that, you already got his heart. So what you expect will happen with his pockets? That's what I tell a woman all the time. The way to my pockets is through my heart. But trust me, you got to really do some work to get through my heart, because my heart got a real good judge-o-meter on it.
Who only show up for your good days. They are called an audience. And audiences do not care about the actor. They care about the performance.
Yeah, just like rap music. All of a sudden, Ja Rule was the man. Then 50 Cent came with a song, boom, it was better. So sorry, Ja, go, 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 shorty. And then another person came out, boom. People say it just like on the movie, Are You Entertained? Because that's all they really care about, the entertainment side. Let's go, keep on.
The moment the performance stops, they leave for the next show. But a person who truly cares is not there for the performance. They are there for you. They know that your winter does not last forever. And they have decided that you are worth sitting through the cold. If the people around you go strangely quiet the moment your life stops being exciting, that is not just bad timing. That is the answer to a question you should have been asking for a long time. Number 5. They never drag your old mistakes into your present. You have grown. You have changed. You have made mistakes in the past, and then you did the hard work of learning from them. You are not who you were 2 years ago, not even close. But some people in your life have not moved on, and they keep making you stay in your past with them. You know the feeling. You are in a disagreement about something small, something happening right now, and suddenly, from out of nowhere, something you did years ago gets pulled into the room.
Look at that. They pulled something in from 1994. Half of y'all was probably half your age. Look at this. Perfect example. Something from way back in the day you want to bring in. I don't even know nothing about that no more.
Something you have already apologized for. Something that has nothing to do with what you are talking about now. And the worst part? It is done so smoothly that you almost do not notice what just happened. The conversation shifted from the present issue to an old wound. And now you are defending a version of yourself that no longer exists. People who truly care allow you to grow. When something is resolved, it is resolved. They do not file it away for future arguments. They do not use your past as proof that you are always this way or will always be that way. They look at who you are today. They cheer for who you are becoming. They understand that growth is the whole point, and they are not threatened by yours. Forgiveness is not just a word. It is a choice to stop carrying something that was already set down. If someone keeps picking it back up and handing it to you, that is not a relationship. That is a holding cell dressed up like a friendship.
There you go.
Drop a comment below right now. Which one of these 5 signs hit closest to home for you? Tell me.
I want to know too, like real talk. Which one of these hit closest home to you guys? They're going to tell you the 5 right now. Please do me that favor. I really want us to be on point this morning. I really would appreciate it. Which one of the 5 points resonate with you? They're going to say the 5 points right now. Let me know which of these points actually resonate with you. Let's go.
Tell me what you have been through. I want to hear it. Now, stop what you are doing for a moment. Because we are about to get to the one sign that most people walk right past. The first 5 were about how people treat you in the moments you can see. This last one hides in the quiet. It hides in the feeling you cannot name. And that is exactly what makes it the most dangerous of all. Number 6. They never make you feel like you have to earn your place. Read that again. They never make you feel like you have to earn your place. Here's what that looks like in real life.
And I'm going to say it to you guys. I'm going to say it first because I don't have the same definition. But my friends, like when they see me, yo, bro, you know what I'm saying? I know I ain't see you in a long time. I apologize. I ain't da-da-da-da-da-da. They be doing all this apologizing to me. I look at them. I'll be like, yo, bro, I love you. See, when I see you, you know how it is when you got certain friends of yours. It's just like y'all was together yesterday. And you just so happy. It's like, click. You just got that friend. You don't got to say nothing, bro. And I'm offended that you said that because I love you as my friend for real. Don't worry about that. I love you for real. So don't even feel that way. I care about you so much. I don't even want you thinking that way. How about that? You got friends that's like that. Probably 1 or 2. But you know what I'm talking about. You ain't see this person in 7, 8 months. Y'all pick up just like this. Especially if y'all been on the phone or y'all been texting. You know what I'm talking about. Let's go.
You are around someone, and everything seems fine on the surface. They are not yelling at you. They are not being cruel. But something feels off, and you cannot quite name it. You catch yourself rehearsing conversations before you have them. You replay things you said to check if you said the wrong thing.
Now, these are the ones that you don't want to be around. Everything you feel like you say is a mistake. You're thinking that now you're questioning a relationship. This person don't really like me. And then wait a minute, I meant this. Trying to make up for something because you feel like they're going to take it a certain way. I got to say this to the women too. I feel, tell me if I'm wrong about this before this segment is over. And I feel fellas are like this too. I feel like women hang around each other that don't like each other. I don't know if it's because y'all just hang out with each other just to have somebody next to you or, you know, whatever it is. But I don't think that you guys really like each other. Because when we talk to you by yourselves, they be like, oh, we don't be messing with no itches. I don't mess with no itch. A lot of the girls be like, when they by themselves, oh, I hang out with guys mostly because itches be on some whatever. Which makes us think even worse, like, wow, if you guys don't hang out with each other, how are we going to be able to make something happen? You guys know what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't even hang out with each other no more. And the ones that do, they don't even like each other. They just tolerate each other. Or it seems like they hanging with each other to get information to talk to their other friends about them online or when they go hang out with them a lot. I see that happening a lot in female fake friendships.
You wake up and your first thought is, are they upset with me? You try a little harder than usual to be funny, to be interesting, to be impressive. You feel this low hum of worry underneath every interaction, this feeling that you are one wrong move away from losing their approval. That feeling has a name. It is called performing for love, and it is one of the most exhausting ways to live. Because when someone truly cares about you, you do not feel that hum. You walk into the room and you feel safe. You do not have to be impressive today. You do not need to have big news, or big energy, or big anything. You can just be quiet and tired and ordinary, and you still belong there. Nobody is grading you. Nobody is deciding if you are still worth keeping. You just belong.
What you trying to say, ROBV 565, that ain't gonna slip through here. This logic works when you apply blanket statements across large groups of people, which is disingenuous at best. So you're trying to say that we're putting out blanket statements and you're trying to say that we're being disingenuous. You can kick a rock for a block if you feel that way, Rob V. You can get up out of here if you're feeling that way. I don't really feel that what you're saying is correct and you're not giving a message a chance to resonate or listen to what they're saying. Thank you for getting them the hell out of here. I don't know what the hell that was about. Thank you. We don't do that over here with our health and wellness section. We don't play that game.
And you know it. That security, that deep and quiet, knowing that your place is not up for debate, is one of the rarest and most beautiful things a human being can feel inside a relationship. But here is the dangerous part. The people who make you audition for their love are very good at hiding it. They will say all the right things. They will call themselves your biggest supporter. They will talk about how much they care. But their actions create a different world. A world where you are always slightly uncertain. Always just a little bit on edge.
If you feel like you're around a certain person that makes you feel like this, it's okay to protect yourself. When I say protect yourself, you have to start realizing the person. If it's a job that you got to deal with, a person that works at your job, you just got to deal with it and find ways to work with it. If it's your boss, it's so hard to escape. But if it's a friend or an associate or somebody that you can get away from, I would suggest kicking a rock for a block. Just get away from them because it's not healthy to you as a person.
Always wondering if today is the day they decide you are not enough. And the most heartbreaking part? You will often blame yourself. You will think, maybe I am just too anxious. Maybe I am the problem. Maybe I am asking for too much. You are not asking for too much. You are just asking the wrong people. The right people will never make you wonder if you are loved today.
Just like if somebody like you and they don't, and you want to go on a date, they be like, no. If somebody really like you, they don't even care where you go. They just want to be around you. Like, look here, I ain't got a bunch of money, but we can go to Starbucks and go to the park after that. Okay, because they like you.
They will never keep their care just out of reach, so you keep reaching. They will not use warmth and coldness like a switch, where you never know which version you are going to get. Real care is steady. It is consistent. It does not change based on your performance or your mood, or how good you looked in the last conversation. Here is the truth I want you to carry with you. If you feel like you are auditioning for someone's love, here is the thing. You have already lost the role.
You heard that? If you feel like you're auditioning for somebody's love, you already lost the role.
Because in a real relationship, nobody gave you a script. Nobody handed you lines to memorize or rules to follow just to stay in the room. You walked in and you were already enough. Not because you performed perfectly, because you showed up. Walk off that stage and never audition for someone's love again. So here are your 6 signs. 1.
You guys ready? Look at these 6 signs and check into those friends and see if you got anybody around you that may be displaying these 6 signs. Let's go.
They never punish you for having a limit. 2. They never use your pain as a weapon. 3. They never attach a price to their kindness. 4. They never leave when your life stops being exciting. 5. They never drag your past into your present to win a fight. 6. They never make you feel like you have to earn the right to be there.
No, that's why I want to flip this. I want to flip it to the other part. The reason I want to do this is because of this. The ones that you shouldn't deal with punish you for having a limit. Also, they use your pain as a weapon. People that you shouldn't deal with also, what do? They attach a price to their kindness. And people that always, they leave when the life stops being exciting. We call those fair weather friends. People that we are going to stay away from. 5, the ones that drag your past into your presence and win a fight, getting away from them too. Also, the ones that never, the good ones, they never make you feel like you have to.
Feel like you have to earn the right to be there. These 6 things are not a wish list. They are not a fantasy. They are the bare minimum of what it looks like when someone actually cares about you. Not the version they perform in public. The real version. The private version. The version that shows up when you need them and asks for nothing in return. Look around your life right now. Because the people who do all 6 of these things, keep them close. They are rare. They are real. And they are the reason everything gets easier.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay, you guys, and I always hope that we get something out of the health and wellness section. I hope this helps with your attitudes. I hope this helps with, and I don't know about you guys, but I get a little ball in my stomach right here where it feel like it's burning when I deal with this exact situation right here. I don't want nobody to deal with that, as well as stress. So we need to realize what we're dealing with, and don't feel no certain way about getting away from people like this, because you're protecting your health and your wellness. And you know, there's not just one way to do it. We can't protect ourselves on the health and wellness by making sure our bodies are healthy, making sure that we got a good mind, and then next thing you know, we hanging around the wrong people that could put us right into other sorts of danger. That's not healthy for us. We got to pay attention to all sorts of health and wellness. Let's get over here, you guys. People who truly care about you will never do these 6 things. People who truly care about you will never do these 6 things, and it's coming from Mr. That's M-R. No Plan A. I'm already joined over here. The name of the channel is Mr. No Plan A. And if you're a member of our Discord, it's going to be right in the Discord in a little while. So you guys can go watch that video by yourselves. And I'm hoping and praying that you guys love the video that we showed you guys today. I don't just do these videos for myself. I like to make sure I do them for us as well. So, yeah, I don't do these videos for myself. I do these videos for myself. Hopefully you guys got a lot out of that. Oh my God, the thing I realized is I got to put myself first. Level Playing Productions, you got all of us as friends. Yes, you do, Level Playing. Wait a minute. What else we got? We got your Leah Levels. We got you. Don't worry about that. We good people over here. And that's why I keep on telling you guys to join the Discord, because it don't stop right here. I don't know how y'all did it, but you guys are real good at curating. I guess good people come from good people, and then we can just figure out all the BS, and we be in there chopping them. So I know everybody that's here right now, I like you guys. I really like hanging out with you guys, and I can tell that we got a good family here. So join our Discord, Our Bottom Line. Download the app Discord, request to join, and we'll automatically put you guys on. That's right, chat, hang out with all of the Bottom Line, Our Bottom Line fam, y'all. It don't stop at this chat. Come on over to Discord, Our Bottom Line on Discord. We're going to keep on moving forward because, woo, sexy Miami ass. Woo, I'm talking about, boy, y'all ain't going to believe this one. You know how we like to do it over here. You know how we like to do it over here. Don't go nowhere, because you're gonna miss the laughs right now. You're going to miss it. You're going to miss it right now. We got a South Florida woman who received a license plate that was just a little bit raunchy, I must say. She's 71 years old, so she said, you know what, I might just go ahead and put this license plate on. Might give me a couple of honks. You guys check this license plate out. I don't know what they was trying to do with this lady, but I know one thing. Wait a minute. I don't know what they was trying to do with this lady, but let me bring this back up real quick. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Give me 1 second. You guys, oh my God, I gotta show you guys this. I know it's right here in the history. So let me go grab this for you guys real quick. We got a situation here where this old lady received a license plate. Now this license plate, I gotta tell you, this license plate was a little different from any other license plate that I ever saw. This license plate had a little different kind of message on it. Stick with me on this one, you guys. I gotta go back and get this. Give me 1 second over here. I'm hoping I can find this one here, because I gotta show you guys this. Yep, I'm about to get it. Matter of fact, no, I'm not. I don't think that I'm gonna get it. But you guys, I need you guys to hang in there with me. Trust me, it's gonna be worth it. This license plate right here. Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can get it this way. Let me see if I can go back up here. Let me see. There we go. I got it. Thank you guys for sticking in
It's
there.
up at 5:30. A Pompano Beach woman is trying to unravel the mystery behind a racy license plate.
And there you see her holding it up. She was sent this when she renewed her tax.
Squeeze my Miami ass. That's what it looked like it said, right? I know somebody was in the clink like, you know what, we're going to really get a good one out of this one. We're going to make this one look crazy. Imagine if you get this license plate right here.
CBS News Miami's Joan Murray is your reporter in Pompano Beach to break down what happened and what to do if this happens to you. Joan.
Well, we've all been there. Every year when you're renewing your tag, you send away for it. Sometimes every 10 years, the state will send you a brand new plate. Well, that's what happened to this woman here. But when she got it, she was a little bit more than perplexed because it is provocative.
And I didn't know I was getting a plate.
When Nancy Delastrita went to collect her mail, she got quite the surprise, a new license plate with her vehicle registration renewal.
And I looked at it and I said, I don't think so.
The plate reads SQZ-A55, but from a distance, those 55s can be read as S's. Well, you get the picture. Squeeze blank.
I don't think a woman that lives in a senior community that's going to be 77 years old next month will be driving around with what this plate has to say.
The plates become the talk around her retirement community, especially the men. We were with her when she showed it to one of her 89-year-old neighbors.
And this is what I received from the DMV for my new license plate. That's good for 10 years. Good. Good?
He said good.
Florida license plates have been made at a state prison in North Florida for almost a century. Then they're funneled through the county agencies. Nancy's plate was mailed from the Broward Property Tax Collector's office. We went there to try to help her get some answers. It's a question about a tag, if you want to replace a tag. And while no one wanted to talk on camera, we were told anyone unhappy with a plate can turn it in for another one for free.
I'm kind of resigning to it. And I figured maybe it was just destined to be on my car.
So for now, Nancy's keeping the tag, although she is planning to let the state know about it. She'll see the reaction when she goes public with her new plate.
I can handle it if I get a few honks here and there. Actually, being over 70, I might like a few honks.
Now, full disclosure, Nancy is mother to one of our company managers. Well, you heard in the story, if this happens to you, you get something in the mail, you do not like the plate, Broward County tells me you can go to their office in Plantation, get it swapped out for free. As for Nancy, and we are going to continue to try to figure out exactly how this happened. Was it random or intentional? And we'll let you know what we find out. Reporting in Pompano Beach tonight, Joan Murray, CBS News, Miami.
All right, now I want to apologize to you guys because I might be running this story again, but it's just something about it that I love. I love this story right here. Matter of fact, I'm not going to run that story. Anybody want to see the real life Snoopy? You know we love the animals. You want to see the real life Snoopy? I do believe that this is the real life Snoopy right here, you guys. I think that's him. Anybody remember Snoopy? You guys, he looks fake or like the real Snoopy to me. I don't know what's going on with this guy right here. And I hope I don't get in no trouble for this, but we're going to do a little bit of mashing up. because this was hilarious to me. And I said, you know what? They love animals. And we've been playing the cats all week. Let's see what we got with our dog smorgasbord. Ain't he cute? Look at his face. He look fake. I mean, do you see this? Somebody says, I won't be able to leave the house with a face like this. This face would get away with anything is the comments. Oh, that's not it. Come on, y'all, let's laugh a little bit. Check this out. I wish I could just pause time when they're this small. Aw, come on, y'all. Now this should have turned into a Disney movie. Now mom put these plastic bags on you so that you wouldn't get wet. So what do? Same thing any other dog would do. The opposite. And look at these ears, y'all. You're being guided by the ears. We're going to do a little bit more. Now, if you see that face, come on now. I would feed that dog everything in the house. I could actually listen to Norman Chomp all day too. That's right, you guys. You know we love the animals over here. We don't play. We show massive love. And wasn't those a whole bunch of cute little puppies right there? Oh, my God. We had to make up for a whole week of cats, you guys. So, yes, we had to show some love to our favorites. My favorites, which is the dogs. And guess what, you guys? If you guys are trying to get your business out there in front of almost 74,000 subscribers, come on and send your promos over to us at bridgethisllc@gmail.com. Again, bridgethisllc@gmail.com. If you're a member and you're subscribed already, we will put your promo inside of our post notification area. And we might even put it on Discord if you're brand new and you're a friend. That's right. Not only will we put it up here in the post notification area, if it's 1080 by 1080 size frame, we'll also put it in the Discord. And yes, you guys, we've been working. We got those locations together for the Show Your Talent search. That's the talent search that we're going to be doing in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and in Staten Island. And one person here will be able to be a part of the talent show too. That talent show is going to be hosted by Boogotti NYC and sponsored by Big Drip Hard Punch. That's the talent show where you can make $250. Boom, in every single borough. And after we put everybody together, after everybody competes, we're going to have one $1,000 competition for everybody to compete against each other. And that's right, you guys, myself, Boogotti NYC, I will be hosting the event along with my DJ. That's right, you guys, my DJ Don Dada, formerly of Black Ink Crew. We're going to be in Manhattan, Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. Also, you guys, we're coming to liquor stores, different restaurants, all different locations in New York. After that, we're going to be coming to your state. But we're starting right here and getting it going, you guys. That's right. It's the Show Your Talent search, sponsored by Big Drip Hard Punch. And if you want to get lit, you gotta drink Big Drip. All you gotta do is go over to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. And now that prices have went down on shipping, you guys, the prices have went down, and we're gonna be able to give you guys half of what the shipping was last time. I feel so happy about that now it fluctuated a little bit with the gas prices, but I don't know what happened, and we got a little break when it comes down to the shipping. So if you guys want to check out Big Drip Hard Punch, go on over to the website, www.drinkbigdrip.com. 2 G's, 2 P's. All you got to do is put your email inside the notification area, and we will be keeping you posted on where we're going to be at. I don't know if we were able to get to the 300 mark today, But once we get off, I will find out. So if we were able to get to 300 likes, that'll be 6, and that'll be 6 on that. Don't think we did it, but we'll try again tomorrow. Also, you guys, you know what time it is. We started off and we ended the same way. We got to get those prayers in the air for everybody about to go out there and start their day. We want to make sure that you guys are covered in the love and in the cover of our God. And we want to thank him for another day. I want to thank God myself for bringing me here to be able to have another fantastic show here on Our Bottom Line on YouTube, you guys, where we are the #1 show on YouTube, the #1 host, as well as the #1 co-host and family members here. I want to pray for happiness. I want to pray for good health. I want to pray for respect, understanding. I want to pray for people to be able to debate, because out of debates come great solutions and opportunities for people to see things happen and change. I want to pray for your guys' love, because it's so important. And I also want to pray for your health, as well as yourselves and your family. Who we're praying for this today? Angels among us, liberty and justice, Guy. And also can't forget about Batty Lynn. Audrey, thank you so much for showing up. Mark Dorfman, I love you so much. Batty Lynn, thank you so much. Jelena, you too, straighten it all out. Love you too, and I'm glad that you continue to keep on coming through. 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy, Batty Lynn, King Fire, Miss Jesus does. Okay, who else is that over here? Stripe 69 for being a brand new member. I think you're gonna hang around for a while, Mike. Want to show some love to Jay Woods. Can't forget about Miss Keisha Deb, also Level. Okay, can't forget about Mary Tanner, VK 1984. Want to pray for Yolanda, Guy and Elsa. Miss Jesus doesn't save. Jesus does. Yes, he does save. Yes, he does. Mr. Jesus does save. I want to say that. Jack Walshana, Debbie Davids, okay, also want to pray for and give some love for Tony Wright. Can't forget about Mary Tanner, Batty Lynn, Level Planner. Okay, C. Graff, can't forget about Littlefoots, how you doing? Hope you're doing good. Mark Cat 444, Clifton Kelly. That's right, peace and blessings to you as well. Jelena, God bless you, girl. Hope you're doing good today. Hey, Liberty and Justice, thank you so much for doing your thing and always having my back in here. Batty Lynn, you already know I can't do it without you. Miss Keisha for being down and for always showing up and being a part of the conversation, you guys. That's a real big part of it. King Fire, making a good name for yourself. God bless every single person here. Arton, Batty Lynn, Liberty and Justice, Tony Wright. Okay, also we got to pray for me, Boogotti NYC. That's right, Boogotti NYC. That's right. Thank you so much for getting that person out of here, because he's playing around too much, and you don't play around when it comes to praying time. I watch every morning. That's right. Mitch, God bless you. T. Mitch, God bless you. Mark Dorfman, R. Gars, Stripe, King Fire. Oh, who's that? Mark Cat 444, Winter Rising. Who's that? Deborah David. Can't forget about you. VK, Mark Cat, Tony Wright, and myself. Oh, wait a minute. Luigi, Teddy, can't forget about Justin. 55 Coffee House, Lisa Roy. Can't forget about Colessive, Winter Rising, Lisa and Terry and Teddy. Can't forget about those guys. Miss Keisha, T. Mitch, Liberty and Justice, Mary, who's that? Maria Munoz, Tony Wright. I got you. And I got to give one for myself. Can't forget Littlefoots, King Fire, and Boogotti NYC. That's right, you guys. That's how we're going to do it this morning. I hope you guys had a fantastic show when we had the trending topics, current events, as well as the health and wellness section, you guys. We strive to make sure that we get you guys good content. And again, if you want to have some of your content featured, or you saw a video that may have some substance to it, anything that has to do with the news, health and wellness, we always commend that, and we always check it out, and we'll put it up. But yes, email it, send it over to bridgethisllc@gmail.com, and you might see your video in the show. That's right, you guys. That's it. That's all. Solo, single, no more, no less. But guess what? We'll be right here tomorrow. That's right, you guys, on Thursday for another episode of Our Bottom Line. Trending topics, current events, and the health and wellness section. And like I always tell you guys, y'all could have went anywhere. But the fact of the matter that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate you. So until 6 o'clock in the morning, same location right here. Get 'em! Peace. See you.